in athletics or the performing arts. I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
In a short game, but he will take a lot of shots downfield, and I want to see if Indiana's secondary can cover those guys and keep them from completing some of those big long passes for some big gainers.
We're going to step out for 60 seconds, and we'll come back with our starting lineups. That's all coming up on our Indiana Total Therapy pregame show. About 8 minutes away from kickoff. I believe it's a homecoming here at Armstrong High School tonight, so we're going to have our Indiana Therapy pregame show rolling on with our starting lineups when we return. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Luther Ford. To experience luxury with your next vehicle? Then look no further than Luther Lincoln. From the full-size Lincoln Navigator to the mid-size Lincoln Aviator or the Lincoln Nautilus and Corsair crossovers, Luther has the Lincoln you want. With complimentary pickup and delivery for service or being able to schedule your service appointments online, Luther Lincoln wants to make your experience a pleasant one. Luther Lincoln, your choice for Lincoln. Route 119, Homer City. Click on lutherlincoln.net.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
£5. Levi Porter is the running back at 6'1" sophomore at 190. We'll see some Griffin Pribish in there as well. He's a 5'8" senior, 190 pounds. Our receivers, James Mill, a 6'3" junior, 185 pounds. We talked about the injuries to Evan Brocious and Anthony Kowchuk. Parker Bowersox is going to be one of the guys who's going to fill in there at the receiver position. 6 foot junior, 150 pounds. Trayvon Joseph is the other 6 foot, 220 pound receiver, a sophomore, I believe, who's going to be filling in at the receiver position as well. Ben Cochran is the senior center, 6'1", 280. Logan Fisher and Isaac Nygren are the guards. I heard Isaac was a little banged up throughout the week this week. Carson Beatty, the senior, 6'1", 200 pounds at left tackle, and Colton Augustine in there as well. At the other tackle position, a 6'4", 220-pound junior. Armstrong's offense, a couple of players to watch. We talked about Jaden Oliver. He's a 6-foot freshman, 165 pounds. Alex Patton is the running back. He's a 5'8" senior, 205 pounds. Averages about 85 rushing yards a game. He's got 5 touchdowns on the season. They're loaded with junior receivers. And these guys are dangerous. There's Ethan Ekman. He's a 5'10" junior, 190. Ian Olson, a 6-foot junior, 180. Kean Klein, a 5'10" junior at 165. Joe Bartolowitz, a 5'8" junior at 180. And Chase Jablonski, a 6-foot junior at 160 pounds. So a lot of juniors, a very young at the skilled position other than the senior running back, but some dangerous weapons for Armstrong, Jeff, tonight. And, I think that you mentioned earlier Jaden Oliver. He could be a threat as well, even though he's a freshman. Shows a lot of poise for a young man.
He certainly does. Last week against North Catholic, they were down 20-7 at halftime. He led them back to a 21-20 victory in that game. And like I said, he is not afraid to throw the ball deep. And as you mentioned, he has a lot of wide receivers that can make some great plays for him.
So those are our starting lineups here tonight. We're going to see who gets the ball first. We'll have the coin toss when we return, and we'll have our our game time temperature and our opening kick. All that's coming up next. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD 100.3 FM and Renda Digital TV, sponsored by Bowser Minnick Funeral Home.
Miss the Dowd 73rd anniversary sale. Whether you want to furnish one room or your entire home, you'll save big. Save up to 40% on custom orders and up to 70% on select floor samples. You'll save on the area's largest selection of in-stock inventory, ready for delivery. Plus, get additional cash discounts or 1 year free financing. The Dowd 73rd anniversary sale. Dowd's of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowd's?
Hey, Indiana sports fans! Good & Associates Insurance Agency is proud to support Indiana high sports. The team at Good & Associates live and work in Indiana and have been serving this great community since 1955. At Good & Associates, the priority is doing what is best for the clients, helping families like yours with auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance. The agency will be there every step of the way. Contact your trusted community advisor today, Good & Associates Insurance, to get a quote. 724-465-8887.
Happiness is Friday Night Lights. Happiness is also when InFirst Rewards Checking gives customers money back when they use their card on all those fantastic things in life, such as getting ice cream, family vacations, going to sporting events, and trips to the amusement park. But do you know what truly makes InFirst happy? It's seeing Indiana student athletes shine in the community. Good luck, Indiana High, from the team at InFirst Bank. InFirst Bank, member FDIC.
InFirst Bank, here for you since 1922.
To experience luxury with your next vehicle? Then look no further than Luther Lincoln. From the full-size Lincoln Navigator to the mid-size Lincoln Aviator or the Lincoln Nautilus and Corsair crossovers, Luther has the Lincoln you want. With complimentary pickup and delivery for service or being able to schedule your service appointments online, Luther Lincoln wants to make your experience a pleasant one. Luther Lincoln, your choice for Lincoln. Route 119, Homer City. Click on lutherlincoln.net.
Degrees, beautiful night, no rain in the forecast for this football game, which is a wonderful thing considering what we've been seeing all week. Let's hope it stays away all weekend for the homecoming parade tomorrow as well at IUP. So we have for back deep for Indiana's kick return team, Levi Porter, and number 28, I believe that is Joseph as well.
Trayvon Joseph, correct.
Yeah, so he was the one we filling in for Evan Brocious, who would normally take that role. Hunter Reed is going to be the kicker for Armstrong. Opening kick brought to you by Grand Beginnings Children's Center, and it is a short kick, going to be fielded at about the 32-yard line. A little bit of running room for Indiana as they're going to take it to the 38, but nothing more there, and that looks about where we're going to start off this football game.
Yeah, Armstrong tried a little pop-up kick there, which Rocco Cosentino fielded and was able to bring it up the sideline a little bit for gain for the start.
I like it. Indiana has put a lot of their hands team or some of their receivers in that first and second wave the past couple of weeks. But we are going to start at the 39-yard line, so that's where the Little Indians are going to start this one off. We'll see what this offense looks like with a couple of guys out due to those injuries. Levi Porter in the backfield with Trevor Smith. And that's actually Rocco Cosentino is going to go in motion, trips right. It's going to be a wide receiver screen to Levi Porter. He gets some room across the 40-yard line, pushes forward to the 45.
Some nice blocking by James Mill down there on that screen pass.
Mill had a nice seal block there that tried to spring Levi, and they need to get Levi more into this football game as really, he was taken out of it last week. I guess the whole team was by Kiski, but weren't able to get him too involved other than he made a couple of really nice catches at the receiving end. So Cosentino still in the backfield here on 2nd down and 4 from the 45. Here comes Porter in motion. He's going to get the handoff, sneak through a little bit of a hole, gets back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know if he's going to get much more than that, though.
No, Levi just got that back to the line of scrimmage. He did not get anything. The side of the defensive line really collapsed that. There was really no hole there for him.
And that's where we said one of the keys of the game, have that offensive line be able to open up some holes and protect the quarterback. You can't have Trevor running for his life like he was most of that game last week. So a big third down already from their own 45-yard line. 3rd and 4 for Indiana. This game just underway. Here comes Porter in motion again. Fake handoff, a little dump pass to Rocco, who's going to take the reception, take it near the first down marker. I think he's going to be about a yard shy, though.
Yeah, it's a nice screen pass out to the Rocco, but he is going to come up just a little bit short and bring up 4th down for Indiana.
So, decision time here. They have not sent the punting team out there just yet. And that's the other thing. Kowchuk was their punter as well.
That's true.
So, and they are just going to have a little quarterback keeper, and boy, I don't know if Trevor got it. He was trying to go up the middle, quick count, and I don't think he got it. He did not.
Yeah, Armstrong did a very good job of clogging that up. Anytime you see Trevor come under center, that it's kind of a giveaway that they're going to go with that short yard sneak play, and Armstrong read that very well.
They try to do that, what do they call it at the NFL, the tush push? That the Eagles have perfected so well, and it just did not work for Indiana. So they're going to turn it on downs and give the Riverhawks great field position at the 48-yard line. 9:58 here in the first. Here's going to be Jaden Oliver, going to throw the football to catch the receiver. Boy, throws one man down. And that's Kian Klein. So Kian Klein is going to pick up about 7 yards on the bubble screen.
Yeah, that's that screen game they love to run, and that pass was almost backwards, Mark. It almost looked like a lateral, actually.
It did, and I thought for a second Indiana might have had a shot to intercept that, but some motion here going to be on Armstrong. That is a 7-yard gain officially for Armstrong, but the penalty here is going to set them back.
Offense number 54, 5 yards, 2nd down.
So what was a 2nd and 3 is now a 2nd down and 8. They actually had 2 receivers that both stopped and turned around, so he could have thrown it to either one of those 2. Here's Oliver again in the shotgun. He is going to fake the handoff, looking to try to roll out to his right now. He finds an open receiver. It's going to be intercepted by Indiana. For Indiana, I'm trying to get the number. Was that
Levi Porter?
Levi Porter, who stepped in front of the football and got a turnover one way for Indiana. Big pass, big turnover, I should say, for the defense right off the bat.
Yeah, Levi had some great coverage out in the flat. He read the quarterback. He rolled out of the pocket, just jumped in front of the receiver, picked it off. Indiana takes over about where they finished the last drive, Mark, actually.
So I guess no harm, no foul then for Indiana. They really did at the 48-yard line, so they're taking over now. 9-13 at their own 48-yard line. We'll see if they have a little more success as they went 4 and out. I think they made Armstrong jump. Trevor is usually that.
Encroachment, defense number 35, 5-yard penalty.
And it seems lately defenses hadn't been fooled by it, but he caught them getting a little too eager that time, and that's going to be a penalty and move it up 5 yards. So 1st and 5 now for Indiana. 9:13 left in a scoreless first. Trips right. Here's Smith back to pass. He's got some time. Now he's going to roll out to his left. He's going to try to dump the football out of bounds. Just couldn't find anybody open and saw the pressure coming. Just wanted to get rid of the football.
Yeah, that's a smart play by Trevor Smith there. You know, the pocket protection breaks down. He tries to get outside of there, but at the end, don't take a sack. Don't get a negative yard. Just throw it out of bounds, and we'll go to the next play.
Pretty good coverage down the field. First couple of reads for Trevor were not there. You have Pribish now operating as kind of a sidecar back in the backfield for Smith. And now we're going to see some movement this time by Indiana, and that's going to push them 5 yards back to the original line of scrimmage.
Full start. Offense number 62,
Unfortunately, a little sloppy line play on both sides of the ball here to start the game.
If you're just joining us, Indiana went for it on a 4th down and 1 from their own 48-yard line, was stopped, and then 2 plays later, Jaden Oliver threw an interception to Levi Porter. Indiana has the football back, facing a 2nd down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. And here is Porter, who's going to have the handoff across the 50-yard line, take it into Armstrong territory for decent pickup.
3rd down and 7.
So they're going to give him 4 yards for Porter on that.
Yeah, Levi Porter did a very good job making the first man miss. He dodged that tackler and was able to at least gain a few yards on the play.
Type of runner always keeps his legs moving, too. He's not one you can arm tackle very easily. Another big 3rd down here for Indiana. They are in Armstrong territory at their 48-yard line. Here comes Mill in motion. Smith going to hit Porter for a pass play. Levi's trying to avoid the tacklers, but boy, 3 of them over there covering him, and they're not going to be able to pick up more than about a yard, so they're going to have to send the punt team on.
Yeah, Levi was definitely open out here in the flat, but boy, did those Armstrong defenders, they closed fast on him, and he really didn't have a chance to turn upfield to get the first down.
So
Tyler Riefendifer back to punt.
Riefendifer is going to be the one who's punting now in place of Kalchuk. Good snap and a nice kick, end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded, bounced off the return man. He's going to pick it up, though, off a hop. Took a nice hop for him there. Very lucky bounce right back into his arms as he will end up about the 22-yard line.
That was very lucky. That ball hit him right in the face mask, and there were Indiana defenders quickly coming down there to cover it. Johnny Wine was there, and he's very lucky that ball bounced back.
So the coaches for Armstrong, almost looks like a timeout. They have 4 coaches out on the field talking to their offense before they head out. Indiana's D is out on the field. Not sure why the play clock wouldn't have started there.
I don't know either.
They allowed them plenty of time to go over and talk to their coaches on the sideline. I don't agree with that. But what do I know? 1st and 10 from the 22. Spread formation. Here is Oliver back to pass. He's rolling out to his right. He's got some room if he wants to run it, and he does decide to run it. Only picks up 2. Boy, if he would have decided that a little quicker, he had some green ahead of him. Instead, he's going to pick up only a yard or 2.
Yeah, Isaac Nigan was over there sort of spying him, and when he decided to take off, Isaac Laird just sort of pushed him right out of bounds.
So they're only going to give him a yard on the run. Good coverage down the field, though, by that Indiana secondary. 2nd down and 9. Here's going to be a fake. Oliver is going to throw that receiver screen. Throws a little bit high, but he's going to be able to hit his receiver, who falls forward. So Jablonski is going to be able to come down for the first down, actually. The falls forward and ends up picking up the first there for a second. It looked like he might have been stopped short.
Yeah, that was the same screen pass we saw last drive, just the other side of the field this time.
So he's going to get 10 yards and a first down, and now we have a little quarterback option. He's going to pitch it to the running back, Alex Patton, the senior.
Pitch to Patton, looks like a loss in the play.
Good coverage, though, by Indiana's D.
Yeah, Indiana read that option very well. Carson Beatty was there to wrap him up, and Johnny Wyant was in there, too.
Wyant was another young man who was questionable tonight because of an injury. So that will be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. The ball at their own 32-yard line for the Riverhawks. Taking their time here with 6:40 on a running clock in the scoreless first quarter. Fake handoff. Here is Oliver. He's under a little bit of pressure, is able to elude some of that. Boy, he's dropping back to pass and throws this one out of bounds. He really looked like he might have been able to be dropped for a sack a couple of times. Indiana just could not get their hands on him.
Yeah, you had Johnny White and Colton Augustine both in the backfield there pressuring him, and he just delayed, and was eventually able just to throw it out of bounds.
He is 2 for 4 so far in this game with a pick. 3rd down and 11 here for Oliver. The fake handoff again. He's going to go deep. This time he's got a receiver down the field, a little bit of contact, and they're going to say no.
Well, there's the deep pass we were talking about, Mark, and Trayvon Joseph did a very good job fighting for the ball against that receiver. He, of course, would like to get a flag, but
it was close. It was close. I don't know. As we'll see on the replay here on the digital TV, a little bit of contact. I still think that ball could have been caught by Klein, as he had a little bit of a height advantage. Ball hung up there, though. Klein had a step. If he would have thrown that ball with a little less air under it, that might have had a shot there for Klein, as he looked like he had a step on Joseph. So 4th and 11, and Armstrong is going to punt the football away, or at least they're in the position to. Punt is going to be off. Porter back. He's going to continue to retreat a little bit, and they're going to say he fair caught the football.
Nice punt by Hunter
So
Reed.
it's going to be fair caught officially at the 28-yard line. Well, both offenses had 2 possessions, and
28-yard line.
really we have about 1 first down to show for both of them, so not a whole lot.
no, it's not been an offensive firestorm as we thought we might see, but Indiana's in this game. They're trading punches with Armstrong, and let's see if they can come out here and take the ball down the field and score this drive.
So 6:20 left in the first quarter. Ball now at the 28-yard line of Indiana. Haven't had much of a time for a break here in the first, as both teams just trying to get something going offensively. Let's credit the defenses, too. I mean, they were able to slow them down, but I don't know if either offense has really found a rhythm yet. So here's Trevor Smith now. Give it another try in the shotgun. He's going to fire for a receiver screen. Hits James Mill. Mill's trying to find a seam there as he's going to burst through and pick up about 9 yards on a good first down screen pass.
There was some very good blocking by Parker Bowersox out there on the outside, which is, that's Anthony Kalchuk's position. That's something he's always been very good at. And Parker was out there and had a nice block to help James get up the field.
So an 8-yard gain officially for James. 2nd and 2 from the 37. Cosentino in the backfield with Smith. He's got trips receivers to his right. Here comes Porter in motion right to left. Going to be the fake to Levi, and Trevor's going to try to take it up the middle, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good defense that time by the Armstrong Riverhawks to slow him down. Coming off the bottom of that pile is looks like McNeely.
That's big 35, McNeely, yep.
I don't know if it's my eyes or the jersey numbers, but the 3 look like an 8. But it is McNeely who came up and made the good stop. 3rd down and 2, another 3rd down for Indiana, 3rd and short. Trevor's back in the shotgun. Here's Cosentino to his right. Some movement on the defensive line, but Trevor's going to drop back to pass. There is going to be a flag thrown, but I think this one might go against Indiana. That ball is going to be caught by Joseph for a first down, but this one may be coming back.
I think if it was against Indiana, they would have blown the play dead, Mark, but I didn't see who the movement was on.
Indiana's moving backwards. Illegal shift.
That's why they let it go, yeah.
Well, that would have been Indiana's first bank first down of the night, but instead, that penalty makes them have to try again, this time 3rd and 7. 4:44 here in this opening quarter. Here is Smith now. 2 men in the backfield with Trevor. He's going to drop back to pass. Trevor under a little bit of pressure is trying to elude that pressure. He's going to find not a whole lot of anything as he's going to go down near the line of scrimmage. May have even lost a yard.
Smith on the keeper, brought down by
Yeah, there was really nothing there for Trevor Smith. Mark, we had talked before the game about Johnny White being someone who was banged up this week. Unfortunately, he went off limping on the last play. He's over in the sideline, and trainers attending to him right now.
I know a couple of these guys were pretty banged up, and tough kids. They want to give it a shot, but
Back deep, Olsen and Bartolo.
All it takes is a little tweak, and that makes things real tough. Here's the kick by Riffendifer, is going to be fair caught at the 43-yard line. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and come back with an Armstrong possession when we return. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Canada Van hasn't returned your call? Chuck and a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Is being presented.
Jablonski with an end around as he's going to get the handoff, pick up a first down. He's going to get into Indiana territory and hit late out of bounds. So the mark is going to take him from the 44, and they're going to spot him. It looks like it's an 11-yard pickup for Jablonski.
Personal foul, late hit out of bounds, 77 defense.
Ooh, some feedback on the microphone, but that is going to be a personal foul. So the penalty on Indiana, in addition to the 11-yard run, is going to push the football all the way down to the 29-yard line. So first down and 10 from the 29 for Armstrong. Oliver's got trips to the right. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to try to fire deep down the field. He's got Klein this time. Touchdown for the Riverhawks.
Yeah,
Jeff, that looks like almost the same pattern that they tried to run earlier.
Yeah, Mark, they went right back to that pass pattern. And this time, Oliver did not leave that ball short. He led him into the end zone. Trayvon Joseph had very good coverage, but Oliver threw the ball where he could go and get it, and it was right in the end zone.
He led him beautifully that time. The first ball they threw there hung up there a little bit. This one led him perfectly. All he needed was a step on Joseph, and he got that and more and was able to get the first score of the game, a 29-yard strike from Jaden Oliver, 6-0 with the extra point on its way. Here comes the extra point from Reed. It's up. And good. 7-0. Armstrong with the early lead. Back with the kickoff after this. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
And more.
Mark Arbuckle Nissan here in downtown Indiana. We sell more new Titans than any other dealer in our region of the country. That's because we have more Titans to choose from, and we give great deals on new Titans every day. And there'll never be a better time to buy your new Titan truck than right now. And there's no better place to buy your new Titan truck than Mark Arbuckle Nissan. That's Mark Arbuckle Nissan, because if you buy a Nissan someplace else, you'll pay more money.
Is proud to support.
Kick after the touchdown from Armstrong. It's going to be fielded by Rocco Cosentino at about the 35-yard line. Takes it across the 40 to about the 43. That last touchdown drive, 2 plays, 56 yards, helped by a 15-yard personal foul penalty against Indiana. 29-yard touchdown strike from Oliver to Klein. 7-0.
Yeah, that kickoff was the exact same that we saw last time. They don't want to kick the ball deep to Levi Porter, and as dangerous as we've seen him be, I don't blame them really.
So we'll see what the Indiana offense can do now that they're trailing 7-0. Trevor Smith's got trips receivers to his right. He's going to do a quick screen to Levi Porter is going to try to find running room. Boy, Armstrong is pursuing him very quickly as he picks up maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, the defenders definitely closed out quickly on that screen pass.
There are too many defenders to block. Each receiver over there had a block and held it, but too many defenders for Levi to try to get around. So they're going to give him 3 yards, but not a whole lot of room for Levi to get going. 2nd down and 7 now at the 46-yard line. Little bunch formation here for the Little Indians. Handoff is going to be up the middle. Here's Porter. Tries to bounce it outside. He's going to pick up about 2. That's one where I'd like to see Levi just lower his head and try to continue to push through that line. I know there wasn't much of a hole there, but he's a strong runner, and I think that's the type of play where you push forward and see what you can get.
I agree, Mark. There was a little hole there, and that was his best chance to get some yardage. When he kicks it, when he bounces it outside, that those fast defenders come out, and they were able to pursue him and tackle him.
So he's going to pick up 2. It's going to set up a 3rd and 5. Levi's always looking to break that big run, and that's one of his strengths. But here they are in trips left this time for Trevor Smith. He's going to try to find a wide receiver screen to the left. Here's James Mill, who's going to carry the football. He's going to get the first down for Indiana.
Smith to James Mill.
Boy, a nice job by Mill to be able to
Bring up 1st and 10 for the
find that little burst of speed as he was able to find the first down marker. It didn't look like he was going to have a whole lot initially.
Yeah, he avoided a tackle out there. You can see the line here all cut blocks for the screen pass. That gets all the defenders' hands down. Then James gets outside, does break 1 tackle, and gets upfield for the first down. So Indiana's in business here.
That's Parker Bowersox with a nice block on the outside to be able to free him. So that's going to be a 6-yard pickup and a first down for Indiana now at the 45. Here is Smith. He's back to pass. He's got some time. Now he's under some pressure as he rolls out to his right. Still trying to find an open receiver. He's going to fire it in and out of the hands of Bowersox. That one was a little too high for Parker.
10 for Bowersox. That is an incomplete pass.
Parker was open there, but, Trevor's on the run. He fires it out there. He doesn't have a chance to set his feet. He would like to have a more accurate throw, but that's a ball that Parker should come up with, too.
Tough situation for the young man being thrown into this this role, but that's tough. When you're a quarterback, you're rolling out to your right. You don't get the same type of throw because you can't set your feet, and you're just trying to throw it on the run before you're able to be brought down. 2nd down and 10 at the 45 here as the give is going to be up the middle this time to Porter, but nothing again. Actually, he's going to lose a yard. Still can't find anything with this running game for Indiana.
The middle of that Armstrong defensive line is stout for sure, and they've been bottling that up almost every play when they try to go up the middle.
It's just been tough sledding. It was like this last week as well. But Armstrong is doing a tremendous job of not allowing anything from the Indiana rushing attack. So 3rd and 11. Indiana's trailing 7-0. They are in Armstrong territory. Here is going to be a little dump screen to the intended receiver, who's going to take it across the 40-yard line. I believe that is Bowersox.
Yes, those 85 Parker Bowersox.
With the reception.
So he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play, maybe 8, but it's still going to set up a 4th down and about 4. That may be the last play here in the first quarter. We'll see if they do get another one off, and I think Indiana's going to go for this.
I think so too, Mark. You're inside Armstrong's 40-yard line.
Do they want to try to get this off before the end of the quarter? We'll see. 3 seconds left to go. I don't think they're... Oh, he did get it off just in time. The pass is going to be caught into the open field for Levi Porter. I think he's going to pick up a first down. Great job by Porter to find some open room, and it's going to be an in-first bank first down for Indiana High. They'll have the football in Armstrong territory. When we return, that's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Armstrong with the lead, but Indiana is on the move. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV. Back after this.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory in Indiana understands the importance of those qualities and is proud to be a presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. The team at Beyond the Sunset can guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a beloved pet. When you need help with this celebration, you can find them online at beyondthesunsetpets.com, helping families and friends honor their loved one.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
James Cruzy is proud to support our hometown.
Armstrong as we return and start the second quarter. It's the 8th play of this drive for Indiana. Armstrong scored on their last drive on a 2-play drive for their offense to get on the board first. Indiana started this drive at their own 43. They're now down to the Armstrong 33-yard line. See if they can capitalize on this on a first down. Here is going to be Smith. Little shovel pass to Levi Porter. Pushes forward across the 30-yard line.
Brought down by number 35.
He's going to get 3 yards on that shovel pass.
And that's one time where Levi goes outside. There actually was something there, and he was able to use his speed to get around the end and pick up a few yards.
Decent gain on first down here. If they can do the same on second, that gives them a third manageable. They're in 4-down territory here. 11:28 here in the half. 7-0 Armstrong. Here's trips receivers to the right for Trevor Smith. He's back to pass. Fakes the screen. He's under some pressure. Good job by Mill to come back and get the reception. He's hit hard as he crosses the 30. He's going to only pick up a yard or two, but Trevor was under intense pressure. Mill recognized that and had to come back and was able to get that screen pass.
Yeah, and James does a very good job of turning this upfield, and the defender comes in and cuts him down low. He really took off, but it was a great open field tackle by their Armstrong defender. I didn't catch his number, Mark, but he did a very good job of going low.
It might have been Klein.
James.
So 3rd and 5 now, as the pickup was only going to be for 2 yards. Here is Smith. There's going to be some movement there. You could see that on the offense as Levi Porter is going to get the handoff and get no gain on the play. But
I think that was an illegal shift again, Mark.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of motion in the backfield right before.
And that's what you get when you have some young receivers filling in this week who are not used to getting set on the formations. We've seen that called twice on Indiana tonight.
So there was no gain on the play, it looked like, which would set up a 4th and 5. So they're asking Coach Fabian if he wants to accept the penalty and have them do 3rd down again. I don't think he's going to.
He's going to decline the penalty, yeah.
So they are going to say it's declined, and I would too. And actually, Porter is going to lose a yard on that run. So it's going to be 4th and 6. The ball is being placed at the 29-yard line. Big play here for Indiana. This is the furthest they've gotten so far in this football game inside the Armstrong 30. We're going to have a timeout on the field. I think Coach Wright wants to talk about this one. AM 1450 WD80, 100.3 FM, Renda Digital TV, back after this.
Have you taken a good look at your medication?
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
At Diamond Medical Supply, we're always on your team. No matter your sport, you can count on our support. With braces, bandages, biofreeze, and so much more, all to keep you in the game. We're a winning care solution, no matter what you play. Diamond Medical Supply, keeping you healthy this season because we care about care.
Backfield, sack by number 50 for Armstrong. Evan Stahl with a big sack. Trevor tried his hardest to get out of that, but Stahl had a hand on the jersey.
Number 53, Will Adams, had pressure there too. Both of them were, right in the backfield as soon as Trevor dropped back. He didn't have much of a chance to look downfield, unfortunately.
So that's going to be a 10-yard loss on 4th down, and we said that line of scrimmage, one of the keys of the game, in Indiana, at least on the offensive side, still have not found much room. 10:26 left to go. The Armstrong 39-yard line, and Oliver under pressure this time. That's 79 for
That's Josh Anderson.
Indiana. Anderson did his best. He almost got Oliver down for the sack, but he was able to get rid of the football out of bounds.
And Oliver's lucky to get that ball back to the line of scrimmage to avoid the intentional grounding there. But
he had one earlier, too, that I thought was kind of questionable, but either way. Nice job just to avoid the pressure. 2nd and 10 now from their own 39-yard line. Here's Oliver calling out the signals. He's got Patton in the backfield. He's going to do a quarterback option. He's going to keep it this time and not anything at all. Isaac Nygren forcing him out of bounds with a good hard hit. He might have picked up a yard. Actually, they're going to say he lost a yard on that.
Indiana has defended the option well tonight when Armstrong has tried to run it. They have not fallen for the pitch guy, and they've had both guys covered out of the backfield.
What was good about that? Actually, good play by Oliver. If he would have pitched it, I think Patton might have lost 3 yards. So here is 3rd down and 11 from the Armstrong 38. Oliver fakes the handoff. He's under some pressure. He does get rid of the football. He's got a man open, though, near the 50. Looks like he's going to pick up a 1st down. Bartolowicz is able to make the catch. That's number 10, Joe Bartolowicz, was able to just stop his pattern right after that chain and right before the defender.
Yeah, he just ran a route, sat down right at the 50-yard line, literally sat down, got the ball on the ground.
And deep. They're going deep again. Here is another deep catch for Klein. He's going to take it into the end zone for another Armstrong touchdown. They continue to run that deep pass pattern, and another touchdown pass for the Riverhawks. They lead now 13-0.
Yeah, Mark, that's the exact same play that they've tried multiple times tonight. We've said that Jaden Oliver will go deep down the field. Trayvon Joseph was trailing him. Oliver had led him very well, which let him run underneath it and catch it. And Armstrong scores another touchdown.
Joseph filling in here tonight, and you could tell they're trying to pick on him a little bit. They keep going to his side. And Klein just has some speed to run right by him. Here's the extra point. Up and good. 14-0. Armstrong with the lead. 9:27 left to go in the first half. Back in 60 seconds. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
This is Tony Satil, candidate for Magisterial District Judge in Indiana. In football and in all sports, coaches love experienced players in the lineup. It's what sets winners apart. With nearly 33 years as a practicing attorney and the last 3 years as a prosecutor, I have that type of experience. I've also been dedicated to serving our community and our young people for many years. I have the experience our next district judge needs, and I ask for your vote.
What sets S&T apart from other financial institutions is that they are visionary. Now, we understand that it is partially about the numbers, but they know it's not just about the numbers. It's about the management team, it's about the strategic and business plan, it's about how the team is going to execute on that. In short, S&T gets it. Quite honestly, we couldn't have done it without S&T.
1 yards, 59 seconds. Oliver declined for a 49-yard strike.
Porter and Joseph to receive.
And that touchdown came after Indiana failed to convert that 4th down mark when they were the deepest penetration they'd been in Armstrong's territory all night long.
So here is the ensuing kick by Hunter Reed. It's going to be taken by Joseph at about the 12-yard line. He finds a little running room as he crosses the 25, but that's about it. Well, he's going to push forward, and good second effort that time by Trayvon as he takes it to the 29.
For the 29-yard line.
Indiana's got to find an answer here, and they were able to move the football at least on that last drive. It was their best drive of the night.
Yeah, it was a shame to come away with that drive with no points, but you're obviously not going to kick a field goal there when you're down by a score already. You need to score a touchdown to stay on the game with Armstrong.
It was an 11-play drive that just ended at about the 39-yard line for Armstrong. Actually, they were on the 29 and it took a 10-yard sack. Now they're on their own 29-yard line with 9:18 left to go. Now they trail by 2 scores. Here is Smith rolling to his right. He's got a little bit of time trying to find somebody down the field. He fires deep down the field. That ball is going to be intercepted at the 49-yard line. I believe that is going to be number 2 for Armstrong, Olsen. He's still on his feet as he takes it into Indiana territory. And Olsen's going to take it all the way down to the Indiana. Well, we'll see where they spot it. It looks at about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, when Trevor rolls out on this play, he's trying to direct traffic and get someone open downfield. He made a decent throw, but he actually threw it into traffic. There was actually 2 Indiana receivers there, which meant there were 2 Armstrong defenders. And it was just a little bit high, and one of the Armstrong defenders came down with that interception.
Just trying to make something happen. Ball's going to be at the 35-yard line now for Indiana. Ian Olsen read the play beautifully there. Trips receivers to the right for Oliver, and we got a whistle. Was this a timeout? I don't see any flags, unless I'm missing something. No.
It was a flag.
Okay. So there was a flag, although I didn't see it on the field, but it is a penalty on the Riverhawks.
And Mark, good news. I see Johnny White back out there playing defensive line now, so it's good to see him back on the field.
That is good for Indiana. They could use Johnny to make one of those big plays in the backfield. First down and 15 now from the Indiana 40-yard line. Here is Oliver. He's going to fire it. He has Olsen. Olsen's going to have the football near the Indiana 30-yard line for about a 10-yard pickup.
Forced out by Cosentino.
Olsen is pretty poised. He's made some questionable throws, but I think overall for a freshman, you've got to be impressed with what he's been able to do.
Yes, he's been making a lot of the right reads. You know, he's not forcing the ball, as we just saw Trevor do, and his downfield throws have been pretty accurate.
Here he goes. He's going to go deep. This time he looks for Olsen. Great catch. Olsen goes up and gets the football. And he takes it inside the 10-yard line, inside the 5, down to the 2. They are in the Citizens Ambulance red zone. The membership drive for Citizens Ambulance is underway. I don't believe we had anything in the Citizens Ambulance red zone yet because of all the big touchdowns that Armstrong had scored through the air. That was almost a third. What a catch by Ian Olsen.
He really went up to pull that ball down.
And so here is Oliver back to pass. This time he hits Olsen again on a screen. Indiana is right there, though, to swallow him up.
Indiana did a great job blowing up that screen play. You know, they know that Armstrong's going to throw it, and Johnny White was there to help disrupt that.
So that gain was a 28-yard gain, and then to take it all the way down to the 2-yard line. And that last pass to Olsen was for no gain. Just getting my first Commonwealth Bank quick stats all evened out. Here's Oliver under center now on 2nd down and 2, but he is going to drop back to pass. Fires a pattern to Olsen, this time in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Nice ball as Olsen just ran by the defender. Into the corner, 20-0.
Yeah, this was a nice fade pattern in the corner of the end zone. Levi Porter's right there on him, but again, Oliver does a very good job of leading that receiver to the back corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
Every pass that drive went to Ian Olsen. He had 4 catches for 35, actually for 40 yards because of the penalty. And the last one was a 2-yard touchdown.
Will Adams to snap, Oliver to hold, Hunter Reed to attempt the point.
Extra point is good. 21-0. Armstrong leads Indiana. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Football season, and before you know it, Mother Nature will say time to turn off the AC and crank up the furnace. Have you had your furnace checked lately? If not, call Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning in Indiana. They're this area's authorized trained dealer. Anderson's can give your furnace a full checkup to make sure it's ready for fall and winter. Don't wait. The game clock is ticking down for cooler temps. Call Anderson's at 724-465-8923. Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning. PA license 677.
Drive ended up being a net 35 yards. Oliver to Olsen on every pass on that drive. 2-yard touchdown pass, 21-0. Here is a huge kick by Reed all the way down to the 2-yard line. Going to be fielded by Joseph. He's going to take it out, but this is going to be Indiana's worst starting field position on the night as he only takes it to the 14-yard line.
34 Koontz.
That was quite the kickoff.
Yeah.
He drove that right down to the goal line.
So Indiana now
Ball not quite to the 15-yard line.
Is put into a situation where they have to throw. They couldn't really run the football yet in this game, and really for the last couple of weeks have not had any success.
But now being down by the 3 touchdowns, you've almost eliminated the running game from your playbook.
It is tough. You got a couple of your skilled players that aren't able to make it into this game, and that just makes things really difficult for everybody else, especially on a pretty talented Armstrong team here. Here's Smith back to pass. He does fire it. He hits Mill at the 20-yard line for about a 6-yard pickup.
Smith to Mill.
That's a very nice pass by Trevor. Mill just goes out, runs a little hitch route, stops and turns, and Trevor hit him right between the numbers. It's a good start and first down.
And I think those quick patterns are what they need. They ran a lot of receiver screens so far in this game, and you might have broken 1 or 2, but really they haven't worked nearly enough for as much as they've ran them in this game tonight. Trips to the left this time on 2nd down and 4. And another whistle here. A flag going to be thrown. This is some more motion here on Indiana. Another penalty against the Little Indians.
Ball start. Offense number 28. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down. 5-yard penalty on the Indians.
So 2nd down and 9 after that 5-yard penalty.
It will remain 2nd down.
Unfortunately, Indiana goes backwards after the nice gain on first down.
Well, let's see if they can find build off of the pass play, not the penalty. 7:05 left to go in the first half. 21-0 Armstrong. Here's Porter going to be in motion. Smith going to fake it to Levi. Crosses the 15-yard line, takes it to about the 17, only going to pick up a couple.
We haven't seen Trevor run the ball much tonight, mainly because the middle of that Armstrong defense has just been so stout. There hasn't been anything there for Trevor to pull the ball and go upfield.
The big defensive front for the Riverhawks has just all but eliminated the running attack for Indiana. 3rd down and 7 now from their own 17. It's a big play to get out of, at least to change the field position a little bit. Here's Smith back to pass. He's under some pressure. He's going to try to dump the football. I think they're trying to set up another screen, but just too much pressure this time, and Trevor couldn't do anything but just dump it off.
Yeah, and this was going to be a screen play because you can see on the Rent the Digital replay, the offensive linemen let their blockers go, and so that's indication they're going to be a screen. But Trevor was flushed out of the pocket so quick, and James Mill was coming back to the ball, but Trevor smartly just threw it at his feet because James was not going to gain any yardage on that play.
And here's the snap. And the punt, a deep punt, going to be bobbled again here by, I believe that's Olsen for the Riverhawks, but he's able to make a couple of guys miss and take it in Indiana territory down to the 38-yard line.
Again, ball security on the punt has been an issue for Armstrong, but he's been lucky that they've bounced right back to him every time.
He's had two of them like that, and both of them hit the turf, and both of them came right back into his arms. So 6:01 left to go here in the first half. 21-0 Armstrong. They scored on their last three offensive possessions. I think they went 0 for 3 on their first three.
Yeah, in the first quarter we were just talking about how there wasn't hardly any offense, Mark, and now Armstrong's offense has really come to life.
They've done it through the air and on some big pass plays. The freshman Oliver in the backfield in the shotgun. He's going to hand the football off to Patton this time, and Patton, boy, that offensive line just moved everybody backwards, and Patton just ran right behind his blockers all the way to about the 29-yard line for about a 9-yard pickup. Nice run.
2nd down and 1.
Yeah, and I wonder now if we're going to see a steady diet of Patton now that Armstrong has a 3-touchdown lead, Mark.
Well, with the blocking he just got, I wouldn't be surprised as he gets the football again. This time not as much room, but he is going to pick up a first down as he takes it to about the 27.
Yeah, he only needed 1 yard there, and a little bit of a hole when he was able to fall forward, pick up the first down.
It is homecoming here tonight, so they announced the homecoming court in the pregame, but I don't believe they announced the queen. 1st and 10 now for Armstrong. Here is the give again to Patton, who's going to lower the shoulder, take it across the 25-yard line for another good pickup on first down for 3 or 4.
Brought down by Riefendifer.
And that's Riefendifer who's going to be able to come away with the tackle and slow down Alex Patton. They are going to give him 4. 4:55 in the first half left to go, 21-0. Give is again to Patton. This time he finds a hole. There is a flag, though, on the play. I think they're going to...
General with the carry up the middle, but there's a flag on the play.
I think they're going to catch one of the linemen down the field.
Yeah, that flag was thrown right in the area where you normally see holding, and that's what the referee's signaling.
That was Will Adams, the lineman down the field. And
offense number 50.
oh, that's going to be on Stahl. Either way, it's a 10-yard penalty. Going to push the ball back to the 33-yard line. 4:46 left to go. Here's 2nd down and 16. I'd like to see this Indiana defense come up with a big play. They did get an interception early in the first quarter. Could not do anything with it. Watch that fly pattern here for Oliver's going to tuck it away, and a great open field tackle.
Keeper by Oliver.
Going to bring him down near the line of scrimmage, and I believe that was Colton Augustine.
Yeah, Colton Augustine did a great job of shedding his blocker here, and then just stepped up and wrapped up the quarterback as he tried to run up the field.
And actually, they're going to lose another couple of yards on the play. He's going to lose 4 yards, so, well, actually, I think he just ended up near the original line of scrimmage.
Another flag.
The scoreboard says 3rd and 20, but the flag down there says 3rd and 16. So I'm going to say he was down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I agree, Mark.
But either way, now it's almost 3rd and 20 after a false start.
It's almost like he was prophetic. He knew it was coming.
Yeah. So Augustine with a big play. I just said they needed to see a big play from that defensive line, and now
No,
5-yard
Indiana
penalty.
really needs to stop here, Mark. They cannot let them convert this third down.
38-yard line here is going to be the pass. Olsen makes the catch. He makes one guy miss. Still going to be short by about 5 yards of the first down, but he's going to pick up 14 or 15 on the catch. Strong receiver, too, for a junior. Is able to just kind of shove the defender down to give himself a little more space and pick up almost 5 more yards after that.
Yeah, he did get around Cosentino there before some more Indiana tacklers came in and were able to wrap him up.
So he's going to pick up 16 yards on that catch. Sets up a field goal attempt. This is a long field goal from the 29. The kick is up. Hunter Reed drills it. So a 39-yard field goal attempt.
Beautiful kick by Hunter Reed.
That was high and right down the middle, Mark. No doubt about that one.
Makes it 24-0. Listening to Indiana High Football AM 1450 WDAD 100.3 FM. Renda Digital TV back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Indiana's premier fitness facility, Sobek Fitness, is excited to be a sponsor of Little Indians Athletics and this year's football season. Sobek Fitness is Indiana's only open-floor gym. One step inside and you will realize this is no ordinary gym. Sobek has the largest selection of equipment to choose from, including plate-loaded machines and plate select machines. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or new to a gym, Sobek has the equipment for you. Call Sobek Fitness to join 724-801-8170 or check them out online at sobekfitness.com.
Mark Arbuckle Nissan here in downtown Indiana. We sell more new Titans than any other dealer in our region of the country. That's because we have more Titans to choose from, and we give great deals on new Titans every day. And there'll never be a better time to buy your new Titan truck than right now. And there's no better place to buy your new Titan truck than Mark Arbuckle Nissan. That's Mark Arbuckle Nissan, because if you buy a Nissan someplace else, you'll pay more money.
Drive 5 plays, 18 net yards, 39-yard field goal by Hunter Reed. 2 minutes, 40 seconds off the clock. 24-0 Armstrong.
Mark, Indiana lucky that Armstrong only had to settle for 3 there. Let's see if they can put together a drive here before halftime and get some points on the board.
So the ball is going to be placed at the 20-yard line. 3:21 left to go. See what Indiana can do here as they go in that bunch formation. Just one receiver split to the right, and they're going to pitch it to Levi Porter, and Levi
Smith to Porter
might get a yard, and that's about it. Whistle.
Gain of 1.
Timeout Armstrong. We're going to take a 30-second break as well, and we'll come back with the 2nd and 9 for Indiana, trailing 24-0. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Our winner of the 50.
Milk every moment.
After failing to score on their first 3 drives, have scored on their last 4. 39-yard field goal with room to spare on that last one. Makes it 24-0. They stop the clock here after Indiana is facing a 2nd and 9. I think they want more points on the board. I think Armstrong does get the football to start the second half as well.
You're right, Mark. Indiana received the opening kick to start the game.
See what Indiana can do. Let's see if they can make him pay for slowing things down here as Smith is back to pass. He has an open receiver. There's Bowersox, who's going to fight for a first down for the Little Indians.
Bowersox with the reception.
Good catch.
Indiana first down.
That was the most time that Trevor's had all night long. He was able to draw back in the pocket. He had a clean pocket. Parker Bowersox runs an out here. Nice hands. Turns it upfield for the Indiana first down.
Ends up being a 12-yard pickup. And a first down from the 33-yard line. Running clock here, 2:50 left to go in the first half. Be nice to see Indiana put something together here and take it down the field as they're going to hand it to Levi Porter. He's going to only pick up a yard, maybe 2. So still nothing on that running attack.
No, the middle of the line, as we've talked about, Mark, has just been very stout for Armstrong.
And 2:25 left to go. Indiana's not in much of a hurry here. I think they may be content with seeing if they can put something together, but also preventing Armstrong from getting the football back more than anything. Ball on the 34-yard line. Here is Smith back to pass. Some good protection this time as Porter, almost comes down with the football. Boy, Levi did a nice job of being able to find a way around the receiver at the last second. It looked like pretty good coverage down the field. That was number 14, Jablonski.
Yeah, once again, Trevor had a very good pocket here, had time to look downfield. He made a nice throw to Levi, and he did. The ball just goes right through his hands, Mark. He had it in his hands.
Levi found some separation at the very end, and credit Griffin Pribish picking up that blitz as he stepped up, and that allowed Trevor to get that nice ball off, but it still falls incomplete. This time, here is Smith on 3rd and 9. Trying to direct some traffic. He's looking to try to find a little bit of running room. Instead, just runs it out of bounds.
Smith.
It's probably exactly what Armstrong wanted because it stops the clock.
That's not what you want to do on Indiana side. You want the clock to keep running and not give Armstrong time here before the half.
They likely would have called a timeout anyways, but with 1:54 left to go, Indiana's going to punt the football away as Smith, no gain on that run.
Olsen to return.
So Ian Olsen is back. He's got a touchdown reception on the night, but he's bobbled a couple of punts. They sent tremendous pressure up the middle. Almost got a piece of it, but it does force a very short kick. And the ball continues to roll for Indiana. They're going to place it at about the 46-yard line of Armstrong. 1:45 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, Armstrong did get some good pressure on that punt. They sent 3 guys. And Tyler Reif was lucky that that punt was not blocked. It was not a great punt, but at least he got it off.
So I think you keep your eye on the far side of the field. Kean Klein has 2 deep touchdown catches tonight already. Ian Olsen on the short side, and they're just going to run the football up the middle. So as I was looking for a long pass play, they give it to Patton.
Lowering his shoulder, getting the ball across midfield.
Picks up about 6 yards.
Armstrong is going to go quickly here to try and get us another score before the half.
So, and here is going to be a fake to Patton, and he's going to hit Olsen on the quick button hook. Olsen does get out of bounds.
Oliver Olsen.
Going to pick up,
forced out by Cosentino.
They're going to put right at the first down marker. I think they are going to give him a first down, although they haven't signaled officially yet.
I see the referee is signaling first down.
Yep, now they are.
And they are moving the chains, and that is enough for an Armstrong Riverhawk first down.
Oliver Olsen, that is his favorite receivers tonight have been Olsen and Klein. First down and 10 now from Indiana's 33-yard line, and the give is going to be up the middle to Patton. Alex Patton making a couple of guys miss, finally brought down by Isaac Nygren. Little pushing and shoving after the play.
Tackled by Nygren.
Minute and 5 seconds left to go.
Second down and 4.
Another 6-yard pickup by Patton. Trips receivers to the left here for Oliver. Don't like exactly what they see as they're looking back to the coach. Here is going to be play action. Kept up the middle by Oliver. He stays on his feet, picks up a first down. He's going to take it down towards the 20-yard line. He's going to be stopped at about the 21. So first down in First Bank, first down.
Yeah, Mark, that was a quarterback run all the way. He gave a little fake to Patton, but he was going up the middle the whole time. That was a designed quarterback run, and he got a lot of yards for it, unfortunately.
Continue to thank 2 crew security.
So let's see.
Orthodontics, the Wooden Well Workshop, Robinson Street House and Farmers Market.
Trying to get a read on that, trying to figure out how long that last running play was.
Well, Armstrong still has one timeout left with 39 seconds here before the half. They're obviously looking to try and score some more points.
We'll take a quick 30-second timeout as we get set for this 1st and 10. 39 seconds left to go. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Left to go in the first half. The ball is tipped on a 1st and 10. Levi Porter almost came down with the interception. He would have been off to the races had he caught that. As Oliver tried to go to, I believe that was Olsen again.
Yeah, Levi had a great jump on that ball again. And you're right, Mark. If he catches that, he is up the sideline because there's nobody in front of him.
2nd down and 10 now. 35 seconds left. Armstrong does have one more timeout, so they can run anything they want here. Still can go in the middle of the field as well, though they like to go on the edges. Here is Oliver. He's going to fire it. Now he goes to the middle of the field, and it's going to be intercepted by Trevor Smith into the end zone. He's going to try to take it out of the end zone. Trevor still on his feet as he does cross the 20-yard line, finally forced out of bounds at the 22, but Trevor Smith comes away with the interception, a second interception for the Indiana defense on the night.
And, Mark, that is a gigantic turnover for Indiana to stop Armstrong here before the halftime. And that's sort of the first mistake we've seen Oliver make. He threw that in the double coverage, and he overthrew his receiver, and Trevor had a very easy interception and got a nice return out of the end zone, too.
So I just said how they don't like to work the middle of the field as much. They've been throwing everything towards the sidelines, and the first play that I've seen him throw towards the middle of the field, it's picked off. So 26 seconds left to go. Ball is at the Indiana 23. We'll see if they just sit on this or if they're going to maybe just run Porter up the middle. And that's pretty much what they are looking to do. Levi's going to fight, makes a couple guys miss to the 25-yard line. He's going to pick up, well, they're going to give him 3. So Levi does pick up 3, and I don't think Indiana has any intention of stopping this clock as it's continuing to run.
It's going to be halftime, but before halftime, I would like
to
announce our second quarter winner.
All right, that's going to do it for the first half. Indiana trails Armstrong 24-0. The Riverhawks in the lead here at Next Tier Bank Athletic Complex in Katanning. Stay tuned. We've got our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show coming up. Pat Doherty has an interview for you coming up first. Then we'll bring it back here. We'll recap the first half, preview the second half. We may have an extended halftime based on homecoming here tonight, so we'll kind of keep you updated on that as well. All that and more, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV, brought to you.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary. At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Oh, hi. Nick Lord, head coach and state runner-up Homer Center Lady Wildcats. When I'm not game prepping with the girls,
I'm creating financial game plans at Walbeck Insurance. We take time to learn about your specific needs to create a game plan tailored just for you. Whether it is auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, come see me, Nick Moore, at Walbeck Insurance, where we offer more choices, more savings.
Call 724-479-9378 to let Coach Nick make a game plan for you.
In real estate, whether you're buying or selling, Berkshire Hathaway is here to help you. Hi, I'm Tom Moreau from Berkshire Hathaway. Our experienced agents are here to help you.
Hi, Kathy Steffi here to kick off with Berkshire Hathaway. If you're ready to get your game on to buy or sell a home, my negotiating offense will score you a winning touchdown.
The face of integrity, passion, and experience, Berkshire Hathaway, 200 South 7th Street, or visit us online at thepreferredrealty.com.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Doherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Doherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
Introducing the new Colonial Advantage at Colonial Auto Group. Our complimentary program with every new and used vehicle. 1 year of no-charge maintenance, meaning you can enjoy your new vehicle and let us take care of the rest. Plus, a lifetime warranty. That's a $2,500 value. The Colonial Advantage program is our way of giving you peace of mind with every Colonial vehicle purchase. Colonial Auto Group, home of the Colonial Advantage. Visit shopcolonialcars.com.
At Diamond Medical Supply, we're always on your team. No matter your sport, you can count on our support. With braces, bandages, biofreeze, and so much more, all to keep you in the game. We're a winning care solution, no matter what you play. Diamond Medical Supply, keeping you healthy this season because we care about care.
Boy, that commercial break ran quick. I don't actually have the stats done. I'm trying to compile them, so we are here. I can give you the game recap, though, of what happened so far in this football game. Both teams on their first two offensive possessions were unable to make anything happen, so neither team scoring on either one of their two offensive possessions. Actually, Indiana came away with one interception thrown by the freshman Jaden Oliver, but on Armstrong's third possession of the game, they took it 56 yards in 2 plays, helped by an Indiana personal foul penalty, and it was a 29-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Oliver to Kean Klein. It was a 7-0 score. Only 19 seconds went off the clock. Indiana did have a nice drive, 11 plays in the next series, but had to take a sack on 4th down. And in the second quarter, Armstrong got the football back. 4 plays, 61 yards, went 59 seconds. Oliver declined yet again, this time a 49-yard strike. 14-0 was the score. Still in the second quarter. The very next play, Trevor Smith threw an interception, and Armstrong got the football back at the Indiana 35-yard line. They went 4 plays in 1:09 seconds. Oliver this time hit Ian Olsen for a 2-yard touchdown pass. It was 21-0. Indiana still could not get anything going as they went 3 and out on their next possession, and Armstrong took the football on an 18-yard drive, and this time Indiana did stop them on 3rd down but forced a long field goal attempt. It was perfect for a 39-yard field goal for Hunter Reed. 24-0 was the score, and that remains the score here from Next Year Bank Athletic Complex as Armstrong with the lead, and Indiana still have not been able to find anything really to go here, so they're trying to figure something out, and hopefully we'll be able to figure that out here as they get in the second half. But Jeff Cribbs, one of the things that they are going to deal with is Armstrong's going to get the football again to start the second half.
Yeah, if Indiana lets Armstrong come out and score to start the second half, that's going to put them even further in a hole. They really need to make a stop, and we've seen them do that. They've come away with 2 interceptions tonight. Oliver, he will make mistakes. We know he likes to throw the ball downfield, which is how they've scored most of their touchdowns tonight. But when he makes a mistake like that, you have to take advantage of it. And unfortunately, Indiana has not been able to turn any of those mistakes into points for them.
Indiana has forced 2 interceptions. Oliver has 3 touchdown passes, but he's got 2 interceptions as well. But Indiana's offense really has just not gotten anything going in this football game, and I think that's what makes it very tough. If you are forcing 3 and outs and getting your offense right back on the field, it's put a lot of pressure on Indiana's defense. All things considered, Indiana's given up a couple of big plays. I don't think their defense has played terribly in this game. It's strange to say when you're seeing these 3 touchdown passes and some good drives by Armstrong, but I think they've done enough to slow them down. You take away 2 big pass plays, and then Indiana's defense has kind of done their part, but the offense really has not really made has not held up their end of the bargain, let's just put it that way. And I think that's putting more pressure on the defense to try to make the stops.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. A couple of touchdowns have been quick scores. They haven't. It's not like they've had Indiana's been on the field for a long time on defense, having to defend long, sustained drives. The recap you just gave us, those were a couple quick scoring drives there on some long pass plays.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're right. The offense has not been able to get anything going consistently. At times, they've protected Trevor. In that last drive, we saw him have a little time to pass. But the running game, as you talked about at the start of the game, Mark, it's just not there. The line is not getting enough movement. They're letting Armstrong penetrate in the middle, and it's really slowed down the run game. Levi Porter has not been able to get going in the run game at all tonight.
Well, it is 24-0 Armstrong with the lead. We're going to come back, and we'll try to get you some stats as best we can, and then we are going to also do a quick halftime adjustments and take a look at what we can maybe do here in the second half for the Indiana High Little Indians. So you are listening to Indiana High Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Rent the Digital TV, brought to you by...
It's Brian from SeaWorld Satellites, your Dish Premier local retailer. Upgrade to Dish from DirecTV and get a $300 prepaid MasterCard. Just mention offer code DTV2DISH. Come in or call us today at 724-463-3200, extension 122 to learn more and make the switch to Dish. That's 724-463-3200, extension 122.
Offer ends 11/13/23. Eligibility requirements and restrictions apply. Call for full details.
It's a new season of high school sports in Indiana, and Bowser Minnick Funeral Home is proud to be back presenting Indiana video broadcasts. The team at Bowser Minnick feels overwhelming support from the community and has enjoyed watching and celebrating the accomplishments of the young student athletes, along with all the families and viewers. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home is committed to community involvement and cherishing the special moments that sports create in our children's lives. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
The Pediatric Care Center of Indiana and Marion Center are proud to support local student athletes. Each athlete has represented their schools and their communities to the best of their abilities. Doctors Rizwan and Amina Jabber and their entire team at both locations would like to wish both teams the best of luck in today's contest and in the future. The Pediatric Care Center, with 2 locations located in the 119 Professional Center in Indiana and the Mahoning Medical Center in Marion Center, recognized as the best pediatric care team in the Best of Indiana County contest.
Happiness is Friday Night Lights. Happiness is also when InFirst Rewards Checking gives customers money back when they use their card on all those fantastic things in life, such as getting ice cream, family vacations, going to sporting events, and trips to the amusement park. But do you know what truly makes InFirst happy? It's seeing Indiana student athletes shine in the community. Good luck, Indiana High, from the team at InFirst Bank. InFirst Bank, member FDIC.
InFirst Bank, here for you since 1922.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Did you know Citizens Ambulance Service is there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Did you know the annual Citizens Ambulance membership drive is starting?
Be on the lookout for membership renewal envelopes in your mailbox.
To become a new member, it's super easy this year. Look for the QR codes in the community. Just scan the code and it will take you to the membership page.
Household memberships help cover the cost of being ready 24/7 for the community. Becoming a new member is easy this year. Citizens Ambulance Service, community support makes it work.
Some final stats as best I can for at least a couple of guys on the team. So our first Commonwealth Bank quick stats. First Commonwealth Bank time to be first. But we'll take a look at the 2 quarterbacks because really most of these yards have been gained through the air in this football game tonight. And we'll start here and see where my numbers went. We'll have Jaden Oliver, who was 12 of 16 throwing the football. He threw for 189 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in the game. And I lost my page, Jeff. So I'm trying to get Trevor Smith's numbers, but well, we'll get them. We'll get them at some point. I had them here somewhere, but well, we'll find him. Oh, here we go. Trevor Smith was 12 of 17. He was 12 of 17 throwing the football for 64 yards. That was what I was struggling as I was adding those numbers up. 12 of 17 for 64 yards, but I thought, well, they were all these 1 or 2 yard pass plays for these screens. Just not a good yards per attempt, and he did throw an interception too, but that's really the difference here is the lack of yards that were gained by Indiana. So many short passes, and for Armstrong, you have a couple of big passes. You have a 49-yard strike, you have a 29-yard strike, and then you had a nice drive that led to a 2-yard touchdown pass. But that was the difference for me. Indiana has not had any big plays in this game. Armstrong has had 2, and really they've been able to move the football better. They've done most of it through the air, but Indiana's got to find something offensively here.
Yeah, Indiana has tried to offset the Armstrong pressure by using those short passes, like you said, Mark, the quick screen game. Unfortunately, they're running in the Levi, James Mill, and those guys are not being able to break free. They're running the short pass patterns, quick throws to keep Trevor, clean in the pocket. But, the Armstrong defense is just swarming. When these guys get to catch the ball on these screen passes, there's 2, 3 Armstrong defenders on them, right away. It's hard to gain yardage when you have to, dodge 3 tacklers.
When Armstrong is, their defensive backs are putting a lot of faith in the rushers, so they're able to cover down the field one-on-one and allow their rushers to do their job. But that's also allowed them to do is bring more guys up towards the line of scrimmage, so when those screens happen, you just don't have enough guys to block the defenders, and that's why you're seeing Levi or Mill or any of those receivers be tackled immediately. quickly, and that's where these 1 or 2 yard gains and a couple of these passes were for no gain, and that's what happened really is that they don't trust Indiana enough to be able to get something down the field because they don't think they're going to have time to do it.
Yeah, the long pass game for Indiana has been non-existent tonight, Mark. They haven't had any success in running it. We saw one attempt to Levi, which actually just bounced off his hands. Yeah. But mostly it's just been the short screen game, and they're just not moving the ball down the field against Armstrong's defense.
So halftime adjustment for the Indiana D. What would you do if you're the Indiana D? Anything you'd be trying to keep your eye on, knowing that a lot of the damage, although give Patton credit, he's moved the football somewhat on the ground, but they've done most of their damage through the air.
They have, and to your point earlier, Mark, it's been a couple of long passes. So they have. It's not like they've been chewing up Indiana's secondary with repeated pass attempts. If they've hit some bigger plays, which we talked about coming into the game, they will do that. They will try to do that. We've seen them be successful with it. I suspect in the second half we're probably going to see a lot more of the run game, though. We're probably going to see a lot of Patton, as we saw for that last drive in the first half. Armstrong, they may not take the air out of the ball. They may still try and throw some, but I don't think they'll be quite as aggressive going downfield in the second half with a 24-point lead.
Well, you almost have to have a little bit of safety help over the top for Klein, who seems to be running deep patterns almost every other play. Olsen is the one kind of question mark, as he's been offsetting that by running a lot of shorter patterns. So it's almost if Oliver drops back, he's looking at down the field and seeing if there's an opening there, and if not, he's going to short to Olsen, and it's been working. Olsen hasn't really had to run those deep patterns. Klein's been doing that. But you got to pick your poison there. If Indiana's going to put their safety to help out with to defend against the deep pattern, then you got to have a guy like Olsen to be able to cover him short. And I don't know. It's tough because I've been very impressed with what Oliver's done. He's made a couple questionable throws, but really he's made the right read, and they've had the right offense in front of him. And I've been very impressed with the receivers of Armstrong.
And Indiana's defense has not put a lot of pressure on Oliver either. He is a freshman after all. He does play above his grade for sure. But, any quarterback when you pressure them is going to be a different quarterback. If Indiana wants to be successful, I think they have to try and get some pressure on him, make him make some more mistakes. We've seen him throw 2 interceptions in the first half, get some guys in his face. He may be more apt to throw one up, and hopefully you can come up with an interception and turn that in some points for Indiana.
We saw Indiana face a backup quarterback earlier in the season against Highlands, where they went up against a young man, and they were able to get pressure on him. And when he tried to throw the football down the field, he did make a couple of plays, but when they were getting pressure on him, he made some bad throws because they had that pressure, and he was a little bit rattled. Now, that quarterback did a lot of damage on the ground, especially late in the game, but it was the pressure that forced those passes to be off the mark, and I do agree with you. I think they got to find a way to get in the backfield. Oliver's getting rid of the ball quickly, but they're getting no pressure on him at all, and I think that's going to be something that would change a little bit, and probably his accuracy a little bit too if he does get under some pressure.
Something missing from Indiana's defense tonight. Anthony Kalchuk was very good at blitzing from his linebacker position. Yep. They don't have that tonight, and we have seen I don't recall any blitzes from Indiana's defense tonight. So they're going to have to find a way to generate pressure. I don't care what quarterback you are or what level you play at. You're a different quarterback when you're facing defensive pressure in your face.
24-0. Armstrong leading Indiana here at the half. They're going to do some homecoming ceremonies. We're going to take another timeout as our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show rolls on. We'll come back and we'll let you know who wins the Armstrong Homecoming Queen, and we'll also get you set for the second half kickoff, brought to you by Grand Beginnings Children's Center. All that and more on AM 1450 WDAD 100.3 FM and Renda Digital TV. Back after this.
Estate. Whether you're buying or selling, Berkshire Hathaway is here to help you. Hi, I'm Tom Moreau from Berkshire Hathaway. Our experienced agents are here to help you.
Hi, this is Bonnie Houck of Berkshire Hathaway. Are you in need of selling your home in this challenging market? For all your real estate needs, along with 25 years of honesty and integrity, please call me at 724-422-1960.
The face of integrity, passion, and experience, Berkshire Hathaway, 200 South 7th Street, or visit us online at thepreferredrealty.com.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Don't miss the Dowd 73rd anniversary sale. Whether you want to furnish one room or your entire home, you'll save big. Save up to 40% on custom orders and up to 70% on select floor samples. You'll save on the area's largest selection of in-stock inventory, ready for delivery. Plus, get additional cash discounts or 1 year free financing. The Dowd 73rd anniversary sale. Dowd's of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowds?
Happiness is Friday Night Lights. Happiness is also when InFirst Rewards Checking gives customers money back when they use their card on all those fantastic things in life, such as getting ice cream, family vacations, going to sporting events, and trips to the amusement park. But do you know what truly makes InFirst happy? It's seeing Indiana student-athletes shine in the community. Good luck, Indiana High, from the team at InFirst Bank. InFirst Bank, member FDIC.
InFirst Bank, here for you since 1922.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Support makes it work. Also, be on the lookout for membership renewals hitting your mailbox in the next couple of weeks. It's very easy. Just look at the QR code throughout the community. They're going to be posted on ambulances, at Indiana County football games all over the place throughout the area. The QR codes can be scanned, and they'll take you to the correct place to be able to become a member. You can also become a member by visiting them on Facebook and Instagram. So scan the codes this year. Support Citizens Ambulance Service. Your support will ensure that Citizens will be there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Community support really does make it work. That's Citizens Ambulance Service. Hopefully we get a few more trips for Indiana in the Citizens Ambulance Service red zone. And both teams back out on the field stretching now as our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show concludes. It is 24-0 Armstrong. They'll get the football to start the second half, Jeff, and you seem to think they're going to keep it on the ground a little bit to start this second half?
That's my guess. They are nursing a 24-point lead, but the key is that Indiana has to come up with a stop on this first drive, Mark. They cannot allow Armstrong to get any more points. A turnover would be fantastic, but I'll take a punt if I can get it.
It's getting colder because as I'm writing, my pages are getting a little bit wetter.
There is some fog coming into the valley. If you've never been to Armstrong, we are up on a hill and it overlooks. Actually, you can see the river down towards Fort City. Actually, but there is some fog coming in. You can see it in the lights of the stadium, and so it is a little bit damp this evening.
But it is a beautiful night, and if hopefully you're out watching one of the football games if you can, and if you're not, we'll thank you for tuning in to us and being able to follow along. Got some great football action throughout the area with all of our Indiana County teams. And again, thank you to Grand Beginnings Children's Center. They are supporting all of our teams by donating $1 for every point scored from any team in any of our broadcasts. And that dollar goes to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, which helps healthcare for kids. Majority of it stays right here in Indiana County, also supporting Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. So great support. Thank you to Grand Beginnings Children's Center, who are also the sponsor of our second half kickoff. Indiana is going to kick off.
Number 22 set to kick off for the Indiana.
Reading, you're going to kick the football off. 3 men deep. Centered by Ian Olson here for the Riverhawks. And the ball is going to be received at about the 10-yard line. Good head of steam here for the Riverhawks as they take it all the way to the 40. And that's Joe Bertolowicz, who's going to take it to about the 41. So the second half, third quarter action. Good field position for the Riverhawks to start. And we will see what they do elect to do. Here's Jaden Oliver, the freshman signal caller, in the shotgun. He's got trips receivers to his left. Patton in the backfield. And he's going to fire it to wide receiver screen. Picked up about 3 yards. Looking over there, I think that might have been Bartolowicz again, who does take it for a 3-yard pickup on first down.
The throw from Oliver was very low. He was lucky to get his hand underneath that ball and catch it, Mark. It was a very low pass.
So trips receivers to the right this time. Indiana looks out of position. Jablonski, Bartolowicz, and Ian Olsen here closest to us. They are going to fake the handoff. He's going to fire it, and I believe that is Jablonski who's going to get the reception. Indiana's going to swarm him and bring him down at about the 45, maybe the 46, and they're going to give him good forward progress all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that time, Indiana did a very good job diagnosing that screen pass. As Oliver rolled out and threw it late. Actually, it was a late screen. Indiana did a very good job of rallying a bunch of tacklers to limit his gain there.
Again, they go trips left. And here is Oliver is going to hand the football up the middle. Good stick, though, that time. I believe that was Isaac Nygren. It was. Isaac came in the backfield and stopped him for a loss. I don't think that was Patton, though, who got the football. Looked like number 25. And that is Phoenix
Wynkoop, yeah. You're right. Isaac Nygren did a very good job. Just split his blocker and made a good stop right at the line of scrimmage.
They are going to go for it here. Well, at least they were going to act like they're going to go for it. Fourth down and 3. The ball is at their own 48-yard line for Armstrong. And here is Oliver. He's going to look, fires, quick pass, caught, across the 50, into Indiana territory, first down. Jablonski with just a quick slant. And Oliver with another quick throw. He gets rid of the football quickly.
He does, which doesn't allow the Indiana pressure to get there. It was a quick pass just over the first down line of scrimmage. He's tackled by Tyler Reifendiefer on the play.
So first down and 10. Here's Oliver. He's back to pass again. This time he's going to fire it. He hits Klein for another first down. Klein still on his feet as he's making some guys miss. Takes it down to about the 34-yard line.
Klein does a very good job in the open field, Mark. He is very hard to bring down by one guy. He just made a quick move back inside and gained a bunch more yards on that play.
So 13-yard pickup. First and 10 at the 34. Moving down the field pretty easily yet again. And here's going to be Oliver, and fakes the handoff. He's going to try to take it himself. Still on his feet as he's trying to reverse field now. He's going to find a little bit more open space here. As he reverses field, he picks up the first down. One man to beat. He may take it all the way, and he does. What an athletic run by Oliver. And just when they had him stopped, he reverses field, and nobody was in front of him. A 34-yard touchdown run for Oliver.
Yeah, Mark, when he rolled out to the right, Indiana had him bottled up way in the back, but he broke a tackle there. And then when he cut back to the left, all the Indiana defense had flowed to the right side of the field. All he had to do was outrun Levi Porter, and there was a blocker down there who was able to keep Levi from catching him.
Wow. Indiana had a hand on him, spun him around, but couldn't bring him down. And instead, he takes it 34 yards, reverses field to pay dirt. 31-0 after the extra point is good. 9:07 left to go in the third quarter. You're listening to AM 1450 WD80, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
59 yards. Jaden Oliver with a 34-yard touchdown run. 2 minutes, 53 seconds off the clock. Extra point was good. 31-0 is our score. So I'm trying to get some more First Commonwealth Bank quick stats for you as Hayden Reed's kick is going to be received and bounced into the end zone. Thought they were going to catch it there, and they just let it roll.
Hunter Reed with the leg this evening.
Yeah, Reed's been very good in kickoffs tonight, Mark. He's driven, that's 3 of them into the end zone now. But Indiana will get the touchback and take over on the 20-yard line.
So got some work to do, and I think at this point, really what they want to find a way to do is get something positive out of this, get some positive momentum, find a way to move the football down the field. Just 2 games in a row where really we have not seen much from the offense. Granted, a lot of guys are hurt. But 1st and 10 from the 20. 9:07 here, and another screen pass, and it's going to fall short. I understand the want to do the screens because they're concerned with the pressure, but it almost seems like it's creating more pressure for Smith because the last few screens, he has not even been able to get the ball off to make a clean pass because the pressure has been so intense for him.
Yeah, and obviously with a screen pass, your linemen are going to let the defensive line go. That's the whole idea behind it. They get downfield and block, but they're getting there so fast. Trevor barely has time to get the pass off.
That's my point. He just has no time at all, even with a screen, to throw that. So here is Smith back to pass. He does fire it to, I believe that's Joseph who's coming down with the catch, but he's going to be forced out of bounds right
by Olsen.
About no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think he's right at the line of scrimmage there.
A short pass isn't. That's how you get 12 passes for 64 yards, because you just can't really move anything down the field. Everything has to be short because of the pressure that's been coming in. 3rd down and 10. I'd like to find a way to get Trevor a little bit of time to be able to look down the field. Here's some more pressure coming. He does fire the football, does get the ball off, but Mills forced out of bounds. His momentum took him out, so it is going to be short of a 1st down.
Smith to Mill.
It's going to pick up about 7 yards.
4th and 2.
That was a nice out pass to James Mill here, but you're right, Mark. He could not turn upfield. He needed just 1 more yard to get the 1st down.
So they'll give him 8 yards, 4th and 2. And it looks like Indiana's going to go for him. And I guess at this point, what do you have to lose?
You're down 31 points. You need to score. You want to keep the ball at Armstrong's hands. You're deep in your territory. It's certainly a gamble, but...
Man set in motion. That's Cosentino from left to right. Here is Smith. He's going to fire it. Levi Porter is going to bobble the football. It wasn't going to get much anyways. Armstrong's reading that pass, and they almost went in. They actually went in and tried to intercept the ball as they read the screen perfectly.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. The defense was right there. They've seen the screen pass a lot tonight from Indiana, and they're certainly diagnosing it, and it's making it even harder for Indiana to complete it. And, that ball did slip right through Levi's hands, but he wasn't going to be able to pick up the 1st down. There was a defender right on him.
A number of defenders there in the vicinity, and Indiana turns it over on downs. Ball is at their 28-yard line, so short field ahead of Armstrong with 8:50 left to go. And the ball is going to be snapped behind Oliver. He's going to have to go all the way back to the 47-yard line to pick that one up. So a bad snap. First time we've seen that tonight, as that's almost going to be a 19-yard loss.
Yeah, on the replay, Mark, that ball just slipped right through his hands, actually. The snap was maybe a little bit to his left, but it just squirted right through his hands.
So here is the pass. He's going to fire it. There's Olsen with the short pass. Completion. He will pick up
Olsen with the nice game.
From the 47 to the 35, so a 12-yard pickup.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Levi Porter come up to make the tackle on him there.
Still 3rd down and about 17. And here is going to be the fake Oliver back to pass. He fires it. It's going to be intercepted by Trevor Smith. Smith breaks a tackle, crosses the 30, 35, 40. He's going to be into Armstrong territory, still on his feet. He's rolling down the sidelines, crosses the midfield, takes it down near the 22-yard line. And Trevor Smith with a big interception and a bigger return just outside of the Citizens Ambulance red zone.
Mark, that's exactly what Indiana needed. Oliver dropped back. Again, he will throw a good ball, but he makes a mistake here, and Trevor undercut the pass, and he had a nice return up the sideline with a big convoy of blockers.
Flag thrown well late here.
This was after the play. It's unsportsmanlike conduct on, I think it's on Armstrong. One of the coaches on the field for Indiana trying to get their players back to the sideline.
We'll see.
We don't want to see what happened at halftime of last week's game, that's for sure.
No, absolutely not. And Indiana with a big play, boy, you do not want to see them make a mistake.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 35, Armstrong. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
So the ball was placed at the 30.
Armstrong with a personal foul. That'll give Indiana.
At Armstrong's 30-yard line, Indiana does have the football, but that's going to move it half the distance to the goal. Well, it should be to the 15 if this is correct.
I did not see what drew the flag, Mark. I don't know if something was said to one of the players. I didn't see any late sort of shoving or anything.
Did you notice, though, again, Oliver goes into the middle of the field, and that's where a couple of those errant throws have all come towards the middle of the field. Could not read that as well as he's reading the sidelines. Armstrong player is hurt. That's number 78. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll get a name for you in a second. Trips to the right here for Trevor Smith. He's back to pass. Trevor looking to try to take it himself. He does fire the football right before he gets to the line of scrimmage and just dumps it out of bounds.
Right, throws the ball away.
Yeah, Armstrong did a good job of guarding the receivers downfield. There wasn't much open for Trevor. He did have time there. That's one time Indiana's line gave him some time. But when he rolled out, he had no choice but to throw it out of bounds.
Good coverage down the field, and that's another thing that we talked about. Why can't Indiana go deeper down the field? And Armstrong has provided really good coverage. A lot of those receivers, we mentioned that they were great athletes, juniors. They're also the defensive backfield. Trips receivers to the left for Trevor Smith, and we get a flag thrown as it's a 2nd and 10 from the 15. They are in the Citizens Ambulance red zone. That Citizens Ambulance membership drive is underway, and keep an eye out for those QR codes throughout the community. So a penalty here, it looks like it's going to put Indiana back 5 yards. So from the 15 to the 20.
Remains second down.
Goes without saying, Indiana's best opportunity of the night, as this is the first time they've been in the red zone. That penalty pushes them right to the edge of the red zone. 7:49 in the third, trailing 31-0. Another flag, and this is more movement on the offensive line. And now they're out of the Citizens Ambulance red zone.
Well, going backwards is not what you want to do when you're in the red zone, obviously, Mark.
So they gained 15 yards in the penalty.
They've given 10 back
and
now.
They've given 10 right back. What makes it tough, though, is that the penalty was a dead ball foul. And now they're facing 2nd and 20. So they don't even get the start from scratch here. 2nd and 20, the ball at the 25-yard line. Here is Smith. He's under some pressure, able to make one guy miss. He's able to fight inside the 25-yard line. Boy, he's brought down late, too. Now, they threw a flag earlier in this game on on Indiana for a late hit out of bounds.
On a very similar play,
Very
Mark.
similar. And it wasn't a blatant hit,
Out of bounds by number 24, Rex.
but it is causing Indiana to get a little bit worked up. And I can see why. Now they're going to get a flag.
Yeah, the Indiana coaches are not happy about that call not being made when it was called on Indiana earlier in the game.
It wasn't blatant, but neither was Indiana's. But if you're going to call it one way, you have to call it the other way. But Indiana's players have got to keep their composure. The run was taken. Well, where did they spot him? They spotted him for about a 5-yard pickup.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 55 offense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the
So.
down the count, third down.
Well, this makes things very challenging for Indiana.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Indians.
Smith picks up 5 yards, but a 15-yard penalty is going to push them way back.
And it's after the play, so they lose the down.
Yep.
It's going to bring up third down, and Indiana is
now it's more than 20.
Yeah.
That's going to be third and a mile.
The ball's at the 37-yard line.
They have to go all the way to the 7, so it's going to be 3rd and 30. Is that where yeah. So that first down marker looks like it's about the 6-yard line, excuse me. So it's going to be 3rd and about 31. And I understand why their coaches are upset. I mean, that was a similar play. And it was a clear hit out of bounds. It wasn't a bad hit, but it was still the same play.
Yes,
but you
Trevor,
have to keep
Trevor
your composure.
Was definitely out of bounds when that contact was made on him.
3rd and 31, 7:40 left to go in the third quarter. Trevor Smith back to pass. He needs to try to find something going. He makes a guy miss. He's going to keep it himself. He stays on his feet at the 25-yard line, takes it inside the 20. He's back in the Citizens Ambulance red zone, well short of a first down, but still makes it somewhat manageable.
Tackle by Guy and Klein.
Yeah, this gives the Indiana a realistic shot at getting the ball in the end zone. You know, you're not facing third and 30 anymore.
So he went from the 32 to the 19.
There's a flag down.
Actually, that was a 37 in the night. Yeah,
Is there a flag down at the 35-yard line there? They're coming to talk to the
I do see something
Armstrong
over there,
sideline.
But that makes you think that it's against Indiana. And they're going to send it back, so this one isn't even going to count.
Legal formation, offense, 5 yards from the previous spot.
And somehow Indiana was not lined up correctly on that play, Mark.
Wow. Well, pushes them back even further. It negates what would have been an 18-yard pickup.
Indiana.
And Indiana's going to take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. We'll come back with another 3rd and a mile. When we return, 31-0 Armstrong with the lead. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV. Back after this.
Introducing the new Colonial Advantage at Colonial Auto Group. Our complimentary program with every new and used vehicle. 1 year of no-charge maintenance, meaning you can enjoy your new vehicle and let us take care of the rest. Plus, a lifetime warranty. That's a $2,500 value. The Colonial Advantage program is our way of giving you peace of mind with every Colonial vehicle purchase. Colonial Auto Group, home of the Colonial Advantage. Visit shopcolonialcars.com.
At the 42-yard line. So another penalty is going to face a 3rd and 37. Here is Smith. He's back to pass. He's going to try to take it himself again, but he's going to be tripped up. Gets back to his line of scrimmage. Unfortunately, the original line of scrimmage is up 422 ways towards Indiana.
It's on down their ways for sure. On that play, the middle was initially open for Trevor, but the defender did a good job of tripping him up and limited any gain he could get in the play. But there aren't many plays in your playbook for a 3rd and 37.
So Smith is going to try again. 4th down and 36. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for this either. He's got 4 receivers to his left. Smith is going to fire a little pass right across the 40-yard line. They're going to bring him down. I believe that was Bowersox who's going to get the catch, but only going to pick up about 2 or 3 yards. So
turnover on downs.
Going to turn it over on downs for Indiana.
That is an Armstrong Riverhawk.
And Armstrong's going to take over. And boy, penalties. It started out promising with an Armstrong penalty, but then Indiana took 4 penalties, and it totaled 30 yards in penalties on that drive.
Yeah, Mark, that's just a wasted opportunity for Indiana. They come up with that big turnover, a nice return by Trevor Smith down the 15-yard line, and they only go backwards on the possession.
6:25 left to go. Here is going to be Oliver, who's going to keep it himself. He's going to be hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage, picks up about 3 yards.
Oliver up the middle. 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6.
They always correct me. They're going to give him 4. I thought it was closer to 3. So 2nd down, and 6. Here's Oliver with the play action. He's going to find an open receiver as Klein, who's wide open and went down. Looked like almost went down to a knee, but he was able to fight forward for a first down.
Yeah, the defender thought he was down 2, Mark. It looked like he had gone down to a knee. Now, that's on the far sideline from us. We can't tell for sure. But Indiana can't quit on that play either. You got to make sure the guy is actually down before you just get up and walk away from him.
So that is going to be an 8-yard pickup for a first down. Here's Oliver back to hand the football off. Have not called. That's Wynkoop.
Phoenix Wynkoop.
The Wynkoop, excuse me.
Gain of 3.
Wynkoop came in for
Indiana 45-yard
Patton.
Yeah, we have not seen Patton much in the second half running the ball, Mark.
I'm trying to look down on the sidelines. I don't even see him down there. Maybe he's in. We'll try to figure that out. Either way, a 4-yard pickup for Wynkoop. Patton hasn't done a whole lot, but they really have not needed him to. They've done some damage through the air. 2nd and 6. Wynkoop again with the carry. Going to meet some resistance.
Wynkoop again with the carry.
At that line of scrimmage.
Another tackle by Nygren for the Indians.
Nygren getting off the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, Isaac's done a very good job of blocking that middle up on these last few runs. Armstrong's not. They're getting some yardage, but not big gains.
Augustine was there to help him as well. 3rd and 5 here for Oliver and the Riverhawks. Here is going to be a play-action pass. A little bit of pressure this time. Hayden Oliver is trying to find that edge to just be able to get rid of the football. He does get rid of the football. Good stick by Rocco Cosentino, knocking the ball out of Olsen's hands last second. That looked like it was going to be a catch.
Yeah, Olsen had that in his hands, and Rocco Cosentino comes up and makes a fantastic hit on him and jars the ball loose.
Great job by Oliver, too, to get rid of that football right before he hit that line of scrimmage. But to no avail. It's an incomplete pass. Great job by Rocco. 4th and 5. Ball is at the Indiana 43-yard line. Oliver's got trips to the left. Lone receiver to the right is Ian Olsen. Wynkoop in the backfield. Showing blitz for Indiana. They are going to come. Fires across the middle. He does have Olsen for a first down inside the Citizens Ambulance red zone.
Olsen with a pass from Jaden.
Wow, good job by Jaden Oliver to stay there under the pressure and delivered a very nice football in the slant pattern across the middle to Ian Oliver.
Yeah, and Oliver comes to the near side where there's only a single receiver out there. He was one-on-one with Rocco Cosentino, who had good coverage, but Oliver did make a very nice throw.
And here's going to be the handoff up the middle to Wynkoop. And Wynkoop is going to carry it for about 3 yards.
Carson Beatty and Colton Augustine both in there in the stop for Indiana.
Spread formation here. 2 receivers left, 2 spread to the right. Wynkoop, the only running back in the backfield with Oliver. 2nd down and 7 from the 14-yard line, and it's going to be a receiver screen to Olsen. He makes one guy, well, almost made a miss, but they're not going to let him.
Olsen. Nice tackle on the play.
77.
That's Carson Beatty.
Carson Beatty.
Read that screen pass perfectly and was there to swallow him up.
Anderson also out there. Some of these new numbers I'm trying to make sure. Used to Carson being in the 50s. That is going to be a loss on the play. So a loss of 2. As Oliver went to the wide receiver screen. 3rd down and 9. The ball at the 16-yard line now. Same formation here for the Riverhawks. They're leading 31-0. 2:43 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And we're going to get a timeout. just not liking what they saw. It took too much time. 31-0, Armstrong with the lead. We're still in the 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Back in 60 seconds, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
This is Tony Satil, candidate for Magisterial District Judge in Indiana. In football and in all sports, coaches love experienced players in the lineup. It's what sets winners apart. With nearly 33 years as a practicing attorney and the last 3 years as a prosecutor, I have that type of experience. I've also been dedicated to serving our community and our young people for many years. I have the experience our next district judge needs, and I ask for your vote.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And it has them. They're going to sack him at the 21-yard line. I believe that was Anderson who brought him down.
It was Josh Anderson with the sack. Number 50, Tyler Reifendifer, actually got in there, forced that pressure, made him roll to that side where Josh was able to corral him and get the sack.
So the ball goes from the 16 to the 21. That's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down. Some major feedback going on right now.
That's the in-stadium announcer having some issues with his mic.
Fans yelling, turn it off, turn it off. Here's going to be another long field goal attempt. This one, though, is going to be no good for Hunter Reed.
Yeah, that snap was a little bit low, kind of threw off the timing, and he pulled that field goal attempt to the left.
So, minute 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and turnover on downs. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll come back with an Indiana possession. They trail 31-0, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Doherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Doherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
The 20-yard line, Trevor Smith's going to take the ball up the middle. Only going to get about a yard, maybe two.
Down and 8 for the Indians.
So trying to get the running game going. They're trailing 31-0, but you'd still like to see Indiana find a way to get something on the board here.
Yeah, definitely, Mark. And you have to sort of build for the rest of the season here. You have to be able to come out. Their defense did a very good job. They got pressure last series. You forced a field goal. They didn't score any points. Offense needs to hold up there into the deal now and go down and score some points for Indiana.
Had a gift wrap field position on the 15-yard line on the last series, but penalties forced them to give the ball back to Armstrong. 2nd down and 8. Here is going to be the give up the middle to Levi Porter. Levi gets about 2 more yards. Good open field tackle, though.
Again, Mark, those safeties come up very strong, and they read run, and they're quick to the ball.
Well, that is 66, and Bowser, who grabbed a hold of him and just swallowed Levi up. It went down immediately. 2-yard pickup. It's 3rd and 6. Here's Trevor Smith. He's going to go under center for this snap. And roll play action, roll out to his right. Trevor is going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up a first down as he runs out of bounds across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
That was a very nice play design there. Trevor is very rarely under center, so Armstrong's thinking a handoff here, but Trevor pulls it, rolls right. He had the option to pass there. Nothing's open. He picks up the first down with his legs.
They gave him an option there, so it wasn't just a designed run. But Trevor saw a lot of space, and that was a good decision on his part to pick up the first.
25 seconds to go in the third quarter.
So he's going to pick up 8 yards and a first down, and here is going to be up the middle for another good pickup.
Smith pitches to Porter.
On first down after the pitch to Levi Porter. That may be the last play here in the third quarter. But that's going to be a 5-yard pickup for Levi.
Another good gain on first down.
31-0. That is going to be the final play of the third quarter. Armstrong leads Indiana. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action when we return. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contest. Luxembourg's Jewelers, a proud supporter of all the area athletes, would like to wish the best of luck to all the Heritage Conference schools and, of course, the Indiana Little Indians this season. With 2 convenient locations, Luxembourg's Jewelers is the winning choice for gifts of any occasion. Show your school pride with gifts ranging from beautifully logoed coffee mugs, keychains, money clips, water bottles, and more. From the Indiana Mall to downtown Indiana, Kip, Jeff, and the Luxembourg's team wishes everyone an MVP season. Luxembourg's Jewelers is Indiana's jeweler.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Medical supply.
Touchdown scored in that third quarter. It was in the opening drive by the Armstrong Riverhawks. Other than that, it was scoreless, and Indiana now on a 2nd and 5 is driving to try to put something on the board themselves.
By 35, McNeely.
Going to be to Porter, but he's going to get no gain on the play. Maybe a half a yard when they are moving the sticks up a little bit. So, but not much.
That was one instance, Mark, where the middle of Indiana's line did get a very good push there, but Levi tried to bounce that outside, and there was a defender waiting for him.
Sophomore runner, I think that's one of the things that he'll learn
We want to announce
as he gets more experience when to take that run and when to try to make something happen.
So there are 13 pizzas left.
So 3rd down and 4 for Indiana from their own 38-yard line. Here is going to be up the middle by Trevor Smith, is going to pick up 2 more. He needed 4, he only got 2, so now decision time again. And I don't even know if it's a decision at this point. Indiana has not even attempted to punt in this second half.
Indiana's leaving their offense on the field, Mark.
Armstrong beer distributing. Dairy Queen.
So certainly not in great field position to go for it, but they're also not in good position on the scoreboard, trailing 31-0. I'd like to thank the staff here at Armstrong. They've been very, very generous, providing us with some food, and Dairy Queen and waters. 4th down and 2. Trevor Smith back to pass. He fires it. He has an open receiver in James Mill. That's going to be a first down as Mill crosses the 50 and takes it into the Armstrong Riverhawks territory. 11-yard pickup for Mill. And a nice catch.
Yeah, the Indiana line gave Trevor some time here. He rolled out to the right. Nice gain for the first down.
And a good job by Trevor. He had to throw that ball over an oncoming defender.
Provided by the 700 shot.
But now gets the ball into Armstrong territory at their 49-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Little Indians. Here is Smith back to pass. He's going to roll to his right, doesn't see anything, and just throws it out of bounds.
Trevor had a lot of time there, Mark, but you know those Armstrong secondary, they're covering Indiana's wide receivers very well, and there was just nowhere for Trevor to go with the ball. He eventually just had to throw it out of bounds.
I'm watching down there, and he's got to be seeing just a wave of orange in that defensive secondary, because it just seems like they are all over the place and not allowing anything for him to be able to spot an open receiver.
Even when he has time, Mark, you're right. There's just nowhere to throw lots of times. The receivers are all very well covered.
So, 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Ball at the Armstrong 49-yard line. Here is Porter in motion. They're going to call a timeout. Don't like what they see. Didn't want to get another flag there. So 9:59 left to go in the game. 31-0 Armstrong. Back in 60 seconds on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
With confidence checking from...
It's Brian from SeaWorld Satellites, your Dish Premier local retailer. Upgrade to Dish from DirecTV and get a $300 prepaid MasterCard. Just mention offer code DTV2DISH. Come in or call us today at 724-463-3200, extension 122 to learn more and make the switch to Dish. That's 724-463-3200, extension 122.
Offer ends 11/13/23. Eligibility requirements and restrictions apply. Call for full details.
10 from the 49-yard line. Indiana calling the timeout. They don't like what they see. Both teams have 2 timeouts left here in the 4th quarter. 31-0 Armstrong with the lead. Indiana's got trips receivers to the right for Trevor Smith. Here's Porter coming in motion. Smith is going to fake the handoff. He's going to take it up the middle. Boy, runs right into the arms of another defender. They're going to blow the whistle dead. The ball popped loose.
Smith stopped on the play by number 1, Klein.
Kean Klein just swallowed him up again. They've tackled very, very well tonight.
There was a nice 5-yard gain. Trevor made the right read there. The middle was open. He got 5 yards, but it was definitely a very good tackle. He wasn't going to break that one.
It almost looked for a second if he could make that cut and get around Klein, that he would have been able to break something to the outside, but they've not allowed them to make that additional cut. 3rd down and 5. Here is Smith back to pass. He's going to fire. He has an open receiver. That's Mill. Boy, Mill, if they're going to give him forward progress, is going to be really close. He's going to be about a yard shy.
To the 40-yard line.
His reception took him backwards a little bit, but they are going to give him the forward progress to the 40.
Yeah, he's going to come up just short on that pass play, Mark. You're right. He stepped out of bounds when he turned to cut to try and go back upfield. That's why they marked him out at the 40.
It is going to be a 4th down and short. Smith had 4th and inches earlier in the game and was stopped on a play very similar to this. Trevor Smith back. This time he's going to give it to Levi Porter. Levi's going to get the 1st down.
Yeah, Trevor went under center again. We thought maybe we'd see the quarterback push play, but he handed off to Levi, and Levi found a little crease to get up in the middle and get the 1st down.
I think Armstrong was looking for that quarterback carry again, and good play call. They hand the football to Levi, and Levi just lowered the shoulder, got the 1st down, 2 yards. Needed 1, got 2.
Schick Contracting, General Contracting.
8:50 and counting. 31-0 Armstrong with the lead. Indiana. Nope. We are going to have an official timeout here.
He wants the play clock reset.
An official timeout. So he starts the play clock.
So 1st and 10. The ball is now at the Armstrong 37-yard line. Riverhawks with the only score in this 2nd half. Here's Porter in motion. He's going to fake it. Smith going to carry the football himself. Again, just no room at all to run. He's going to pick up a yard or 2, but Klein again getting in the backfield and forcing Smith cutting it upfield. And Adams was the one who finally brought him down. But just such good defense. They're making good reads.
Yeah, we have called Klein's name a lot tonight, Mark. He's been all over the field tackling.
When he didn't end up with the tackle, but he was the one in the backfield that forced Trevor to cut it up. So Trevor is going to get, well, they're going to give him only a yard on the play. He's back to pass on 2nd and 9. He's going to fire the football, and the ball is going to be bobbled. Are they going to give him the interception? They are.
Number 14.
I believe is that Jablonski? It is Jablonski who comes down with the interception. Just fought with it with James Mill.
Yeah, Trevor's throw was a little bit high. James jumped up where it tipped off his hands, and the defender was right behind him and able to pull it in before he stepped out of bounds.
So the ball is going to be turned over on downs at the 31-yard line.
Spiritual wellness.
And another drive by Indiana ends with no points.
No points and an interception.
And so Armstrong is going to take the football over with 7:50 left to go in the game. Here's going to be the Joe Bartolowicz, the junior receiver, who's going to carry the football on an end around. I believe he had a nice gain earlier in the football game with that similar play and was hit out of bounds, which led to the personal foul. This one gets no gain. Oliver, fake the handoff this time. He's going to fire it. Wide open receiver at the 40-yard line is going to pick up a first down and more. A flag thrown too late.
With the catch, and that is enough for an Armstrong Riverhawk first down.
So the ball was at the 31-yard line. It's going to take them all the way down to the 40.
Thank you to Mark T.K. Welding.
Well, they're going to spot him at the 49 of Indiana.
Foul, face mask, number 6 on the defense. 15 yards on the end of the run. Results in the first down.
And Levi's guilty of a face mask on the tackle there too, Mark. So it's going to unfortunately add 15 more yards to the end of the play.
Yeah, that's a 15-yard variety. So, 20-yard pickup. They could not bring Olsen down. And with the penalty, it's going to put it all the way down to the 33. The give is going to be up the middle to Wynkoop, and he's going to be dragged down at the 30.
Phoenix Wynkoop.
Nygren.
That's Josh Anderson to get on the tackle.
Anderson in there as well. So Wynkoop gets 3. Wow, Olsen was wide open on that play. Just turned around. There was nobody within 5 yards of him. This time he's going to fire it. Has another receiver open. It's Jablonski across the 30 down to the 26.
Bartolowicz with the reception.
I'm sorry, that's Bartolowicz.
Yeah, Rocco Cosentino had good coverage in this play. Just a quick out, but they at least tackled him quickly. Limited the gain on the play.
So, going to only be about a couple of yards, let's say 3. Third down and 5 from the 27-yard line. Oliver is going to keep it himself. He's going to have some open field. He's going to take it into the end zone for a 27-yard touchdown run.
On a quarterback keeper.
Yeah, Oliver had the option there to hand that ball off or keep it, and he obviously made the right option because once he pulled the ball from the running back, it was pretty much open on the left side, and he ran into the end zone.
Well, you can see why they haven't missed the beat with this guy in there, though. I mean, he's done very, very well as he's been able to really lead this team to score after score in this game, and this is going to put it in the mercy rule. Extra point is good.
And always is good.
So 38-0 is the score. 6:01 left in the game. We'll step out and come back with a kickoff. AM 1450 WD80, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Quick stats updated. 5 plays, 65 yards, a minute 49 seconds. It was Hayden Oliver with the 27-yard touchdown run. 38-0 is the score.
The leg of the night, Hunter Reed.
All right, Hunter Reed got a big leg. Drilled a 39-yard field goal. He did miss one later in that third quarter, but this one is going to go over the heads of Indiana return man yet again. And what is that, the third or fourth kick into the end zone?
I believe that's his fourth tonight, Mark.
So
well, as you mentioned, Mark, that last score by Armstrong takes the score to over 35, which invokes the mercy rule for high school football. The clock will continue running for the rest of the game unless a timeout's called.
So, ball's at the 20-yard line, 6:01 left in the game. They're going to start the clock already. So Indiana's going to have the football. Trips receivers to the right for Trevor Smith. I mean, they've had opportunities tonight. They've just not been able to get it where they needed to. Another screen pass to James Mill. This time he's going to find some running room as he crosses the 30. James Mill still on his feet across midfield, the 40, the 35, the 30. He's got one man to beat. 15, 10. Mill, did he make it in? No, he's going to be. No, yeah, they're going to give it to him. Oh, I thought maybe his leg was down. The official didn't signal. 80-yard touchdown pass.
For the Indiana Indians.
Well, this is the same screenplay they've run a lot tonight, Mark, but they had it blocked up fantastically this time. When James Mill got on the corner, he beat 3 Armstrong defenders down the sideline, and I can't tell who dove at his ankle at the very end, but when he did hit the pylon at the corner of the end zone, which got him in for the Indiana touchdown.
I thought maybe the knee went down, but you're right. He looked like he hit the pylon before the knee went down. So Mill with an 80-yard touchdown. Well, that's going to be an easy drive summary. One play,
one whole play.
80 yards, and it took all of 33 seconds. Extra point oncoming here. Indiana gets on the board, and I know they're going to lose this game and lose by a lot, but I think there's still something to be said for being able to get some points on the board in this football game tonight.
It's always nice to not be shut out.
Extra point is good. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, Renda Digital TV. 38-7 is the score. Back after this.
Miss the Dowd 73rd anniversary sale. Whether you want to furnish one room or your entire home, you'll save big. Save up to 40% on custom orders and up to 70% on select floor samples. You'll save on the area's largest selection of in-stock inventory, ready for delivery. Plus, get additional cash discounts or 1-year free financing. The Dowd 73rd anniversary sale. Dowd's of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowd's?
Milk every moment.
New in Indiana, officials.
I believe Ian Olsen is the one who took that return all the way down deep into Indiana territory.
Yeah, he found a crease right up the middle and was off to the races. Rocco Cosentino did a great job of running him down from behind and preventing the touchdown.
They're going to place the football at right at the 25-yard line for great field position for the Riverhawks. Riverhawks still have most of their starters in this football game.
Oliver's back out there.
38-17, although they are going to give it to a different running back. That is number 32.
Isaiah Greenia with his first carry of the day.
Isaiah Greenia.
So Isaiah gets about a yard. I would be shocked if they don't just try to keep this one on the ground. You do see a couple of new receivers out there as well. I guess you got to keep in mind, too, Oliver was the backup quarterback originally as a freshman.
I don't know who they have after him to be quarterback.
Yeah. So, and they are just taking their time, allowing that play clock to roll down. Here is going to be a low snap, going to give the football up the middle. This is Wynkoop who has the ball yet again. He's going to make a couple of guys miss. He's going to pick up an Armstrong first down, it looks like. So he takes it inside the 20 into the Citizens Ambulance red zone.
Yeah, Wynkoop took that handoff, bounced it outside, and made 2 Indiana defenders miss. I was able to pick up that first down.
33-45 and counting. Indiana trailing here 38-7. We are in the Citizens Ambulance Service red zone. Their membership drive's underway. Be on the lookout for those QR codes throughout the community. Scan those codes, and you can donate to Citizens Ambulance. You can join and become a member and support a great service to the Indiana County community. Community support makes it work at Citizens Ambulance. Trips receivers to the left. First down and 10 at the 14-yard line, and the give is going to be up the middle. Again, this time, though, Indiana is going to well, and I was going to say they were going to stop him, but the pile keeps moving forward for Armstrong as it crosses the 10-yard line, inside down to the 8.
Yeah, Wynkoop was stopped initially, but between the Indiana defenders and a couple Armstrong guys, they just kept him moving, and he got at least 3 more yards there.
Looked like he was going to be stopped for a modest gain, but that pile kept moving forward for Wynkoop. Still have not seen, I was looking down there for number 7, Patton, and I did not see him on the sidelines for most of this second half. And not sure if maybe he's one of the kids in plain clothes, as the give is going to be to Wynkoop again up the middle. This time, Indiana's going to have him swallow him up.
Yeah, Parker Bowersox met him in the backfield there and dropped him for a loss.
Wynkoop brought down by Bowersox and Augustine.
Dylan Rice also involved with that as he finished him off. And 3rd down and 8. So they are going to... No, it's not 3rd and 8. Again, the scoreboard... Don't go with the scoreboard.
3rd and 4, I think. Mark.
Yeah, so it's... They're only going to say he lost 1 on that play, so it will be 3rd and short. Let's say it's 3rd and 3 as there's trips receivers to the left. Give the Wynkoop up the middle again. And he is going to be wrapped up and brought down. Bowersox, I believe that was Bowersox.
Yeah, Parker Bowersox again.
Wynkoop again with the carry.
We are in the far corner of the S&T Bank broadcast booth, and the Riverhawks are down, way down to our left. They're moving right to left on your radio dial. So I'm getting old, Jeff, as those numbers are all blurry to me anymore. But
they get smaller as the years go by,
they
Mark,
sure
don't
do.
they?
I think it's something with the jerseys. It has nothing to do with my eyesight. 4th and 6. They're going to kick another field goal here, or attempt another field goal. And this one is good. Second field goal of the night for Hunter Reed. 41-7. 54 seconds left to go. Take a quick 30-second timeout and come back. Try to wrap this one up. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Riverhawks 41.
This is Jay
and Shannon
from Hutton Blues Insurance. We pride ourselves on building strong personal relationships with our clients.
We are an independent agency offering you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, or life, you want an advocate working in your best interests. And that's Hutton Blues Insurance, Route 119 North, just outside of Indiana.
We're also honored to have been voted in the top 2 insurance companies in the 23-24 Best of Indiana County contest.
Thank you, Indiana County.
To experience luxury with your next vehicle? Then look no further than Luther Lincoln. From the full-size Lincoln Navigator to the mid-size Lincoln Aviator or the Lincoln Nautilus and Corsair crossovers, Luther has the Lincoln you want. With complimentary pickup and delivery for service or being able to schedule your service appointments online, Luther Lincoln wants to make your experience a pleasant one. Luther Lincoln, your choice for Lincoln. Route 119, Homer City. Click on lutherlincoln.net.
By Hunter Reed, his second of the night. His first was booted from 39 yards out. It's 41-7. Kid's got a leg on him. Jeff Cribbs is heading down to the field. He's going to try to get an interview with Coach Wright after the game for our post-game show and for Coach's Corner. Hunter Reed, his kick is going to go out of the end zone again. So Indiana will take over at their 20-yard line. Reed again with a 22-yard field goal, making it 41-7. Armstrong was pretty impressive here tonight. They came out, threw the ball in the air quite a bit. For a freshman, Jaden Oliver was very efficient, made some big throws, spread the ball around. I was very impressed with what he was able to do, and has a couple touchdown runs as well. For Indiana, the give is going to be up the middle. And for Indiana, that's going to be Elijah Thomas. So Thomas gets 5 yards. Good for him. It's nice to see some younger players in there. And Mike Zimmerman in at quarterback for the Little Indians. And Thomas is going to get the carry again. He's going to fight his way forward. Going to pick up 2 more. That may be it. We'll see if they can get on their playoff. I don't think they're going to be able to. 41-7 is the final score. Armstrong defeats the Indiana High Little Indians. We're going to come back with a coach's interview. We'll have our drive summary. We'll have a game recap, First Commonwealth Bank quick stats and more. The First Commonwealth Bank post-game show is next. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. You are listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Don't miss the Dowd's 73rd anniversary sale. Whether you want to furnish one room or your entire home, you'll save big. Save up to 40% on custom orders and up to 70% on select floor samples. You'll save on the area's largest selection of in-stock inventory, ready for delivery. Plus, get additional cash discounts or 1-year free financing. The Dowd's 73rd anniversary sale. Dowd's of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowd's?
It's football season, and before you know it, Mother Nature will say time to turn off the AC and crank up the furnace. Have you had your furnace checked lately? If not, call Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning in Indiana. They're this area's authorized Train dealer. Anderson's can give your furnace a full checkup to make sure it's ready for fall and winter. Don't wait. The game clock is ticking down for cooler temps. Call Anderson's at 724-465-8923. Anderson's Heating and Air Conditioning. PA license 677.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory in Indiana understands the importance of those qualities and is proud to be a presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. The team at Beyond the Sunset can guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a beloved pet. When you need help with this celebration, you can find them online at beyondthesunsetpets.com, helping families and friends honor their love.
neither team actually scored on either one of their first two possessions. Armstrong did break the ice first in the first quarter. 2 plays, 56 yards. Hayden Oliver, the freshman quarterback, threw a beautiful 29-yard touchdown pass to Caden Klein. 7-0 was the score. In the second quarter, Armstrong's very next possession, they took it 4 plays and 61 yards. 59 seconds off the clock. Again, Oliver hit Klein with a deep wide receiver pass, 14-0. Took it 4 plays and 35 yards in the very next possession. This time Oliver hits Olsen. We're going to head down to the field here as we do have Jeff Cribbs down with the coach. So I'm going to alert our studio engineer and make sure he was where.
Right here with Coach Brad Wright. Coach Brad Wright. Coach, you're obviously from Katanning. It's homecoming tonight. But obviously you're hoping for.
No, trust me. Whenever we play these guys, I hear it regardless of the sport. It's fun seeing the guys from hometown and talking with them. Of course, they're going to talk some after the game. They're good guys. I know a lot of guys in the program. Guys in the program when I was in Armstrong. My wife's uncle's on the staff and everything. Not the outcome we wanted. I'm happy with our level of battle, the way we fought all night tonight. It was 14 to nothing late in the second quarter. Had we not had some key penalties and some turnovers, had we been able to put one on the board in the first half of the game, we didn't back down. We didn't back down from these guys at all. They're very physical conference champions. And I'm happy with at least the way we compete.
Coming in the game tonight, you had injuries, some key injuries, starters, both on the offensive defensive side of the ball. How do you think those replacements did for you?
Like I said, they came out and fought. We're dinged up, and we never like to make excuses. But we're seeing some opportunity out of getting some of these younger guys some opportunity on Friday nights. It's only going to bode well for them in the future moving forward.
Your defensive ball tonight. You forced interception. You had a great return by Trevor. By down the 15-yard line, but like you could not get that drive and get some points.
I think we had a false start in that series. We had a hold. There was another penalty in there somewhere. I think we had 3 penalties. So it's again we couldn't get out of our own way for that in that respect. So I'd love to see us tighten up a little bit in that situation, play a little smarter. We could have made it a little more respectable.
And for the second week in a row, it seemed like your offensive line had a hard time opening up some holes for your running game. Levi Porter really struggled again tonight to get it going.
We came in. We had some guys pull up in the first half with ankles and things. Like two guys that just couldn't sustain it. They only play one side of the ball. You're bringing the backups in. The guys typically as much work. Never seen a first varsity. Real experience and everything. So it was difficult to get them. They're big and physical up front. They control the line of scrimmage in that regard.
Okay, Coach Wright, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll see you back tomorrow, next Friday night for Senior Salute.
Appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you.
All right, Mark, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Jeff Cribbs down at the sidelines. Appreciate him getting the interview. We apologize if you're watching that on Renda Digital TV, that there may have been an echo there, and we will encourage you to tune in tomorrow morning to Coach's Corner. You'll be able to hear that live interview, and there will be no echo, and everything will sound great. You'll hear all the coaches from around the area on Coach's Corner, and we're going to come back here on our first Commonwealth Bank post-game show, and what we are going to do is finish the drive summary. We'll have our Gooden Associates Good Player of the Game, our drive of the game as well, and all that and more coming up next. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
Introducing the new Colonial Advantage at Colonial Auto Group. Our complimentary program with every new and used vehicle. 1 year of no-charge maintenance, meaning you can enjoy your new vehicle and let us take care of the rest. Plus, a lifetime warranty. That's a $2,500 value. The Colonial Advantage program is our way of giving you peace of mind with every Colonial vehicle purchase. Colonial Auto Group, home of the Colonial Advantage. Visit shopcolonialcars.com.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Don't miss the Dowd 73rd Anniversary Sale. Whether you want to furnish one room or your entire home, you'll save big. Save up to 40% on custom orders and up to 70% on select floor samples. You'll save on the area's largest selection of in-stock inventory, ready for delivery. Plus, get additional cash discounts or 1 year free financing. The Dowd 73rd Anniversary Sale. Dowds of Plumville and Greensburg.
Doesn't your home deserve Dowds?
This is State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all of our student athletes and their families every success. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron, and I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
Horses is hospitality. Sit right down and enjoy a great meal. Horses is hospitality. Delicious food with lots of hoss appeal. You'll love our famous fresh salad bar. The fresh, freshest near or far. Your hometown steakhouse wherever you are. Horses Steak and Sea House. Horses is hospitality.
Milk every moment.
With our First Commonwealth Bank post-game show, First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. We did talk about that drive summary. Armstrong led 24-0 at the half. That's where we were when we went down to the field for Coach Wright's interview. In the third quarter, they took the opening kick of the second half and went 6 plays for 59 yards. Oliver did his damage through the air in the first half, and he did it on the ground in the second half. His first of 2 touchdown runs. It was a 34-yard run in the to start things off, and then in the fourth quarter, after a 5-play drive, he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. So he had 3 touchdowns through the air, 2 on the ground. Did throw a couple of picks, but he had over 270 yards through the air as well, which was impressive for the freshman. Indiana did get on the board. Their only score of the night. 1 play, 80 yards, Smith to Mill, and it was an 80-yard screen pass that got Indiana on the board 38-7. A final field goal by Hunter Reed, 22-yard field goal, made it 41-7. That's our final score. So our Gooden Associates Insurance Agency player of the game tonight, we decided to...
I think it's got to be James Mill. He scores Indiana's lone touchdown. A long touchdown run, 80 yards. I know that's the second one James has in his career of 80-plus yards. I forget what the distance the other one is, but, James is a tall, fast receiver, and we can see the damage he can do in space like he did on that touchdown run there.
So my drive summer, we also have our Colonial Auto Group drive of the game, new and used cars, shop colonialcars.com. Boy, there's a lot of drives we could pick from. I mean, there are a ton of them that Armstrong had. I think maybe what we do is we just pick the first drive of the second half. It was a 6-play, 59-yard drive, one of their longer drives of the game. Oliver had a 34-yard touchdown run. That was one of their longer drives in terms of time taken off the clock as well, 2 minutes, 53 seconds. It made it 31-0, and that really put the game away. So could have picked for a lot of them, but let's use that as our Colonial Auto drive of the game. So that's going to do it for our first Commonwealth post-game show. We're going to come back and wrap it up, and we'll let you know what's happening next week. You are listening to Indiana High football on AM 1450 WDAD. The Little Indians lost tonight to the Armstrong Riverhawks 41-7. Back to wrap this one up when we come back. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and Renda Digital TV.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing and teaching children to be the best they can be. They know children need education, inclusion, and safety. Grand Beginnings has a mission to provide a warm and nurturing environment in which each child can grow physically, emotionally, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with 2 locations in Indiana, teaching children to shine since 1991. Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
It's a new season of high school sports in Indiana, and Bowser Minnick Funeral Home is proud to be back presenting Indiana video broadcasts. The team at Bowser Minnick feels overwhelming support from the community and has enjoyed watching and celebrating the accomplishments of the young student athletes, along with all the families and viewers. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home is committed to community involvement and cherishing the special moments that sports create in our children's lives. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
In real estate, whether you're buying or selling, Berkshire Hathaway is here to help you. Hi, I'm Tom Moreau from Berkshire Hathaway. Our experienced agents are here to help you.
Hello, this is John with the John and Anna Clark team. As a member of the community, we would be happy to assist you in buying or selling your home. Call us at 724-331-7455.
The face of integrity, passion, and experience, Berkshire Hathaway, 200 South 7th Street, or visit us online at thepreferredrealty.com.
Milk every moment.
Indians, next week we'll be back in action at home. It'll be the senior salute night. 6:30 will be our pregame show as they take on Hampton. Another good game, I think, for Indiana that they have a chance to be competitive in. Who knows what's going to happen in that game, but certainly we hope that they come out and maybe we'll see a different Indiana team. But it wasn't to be tonight as they fell to Indiana fell to Armstrong 41-7 live here from Katanning. So for Jeff Cribbs, appreciate you being here and helping me out tonight. And Garrett Clark back at the station. Samantha and Anthony here doing the video broadcast from Ren Digital TV. I'm Mark Hilliard telling you thank you for joining us tonight. And we wish you all a good evening and a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you next week back at home as Indiana takes on Hampton. Good night, everybody.